Forward. From an early age, I have been captivated by the limitless potential of technology and its ability to shape our future. Growing up alongside the internet from its earliest days to its current ubiquity, I have been fortunate enough to witness and participate in the digital revolution firsthand. This passion for innovation has driven me throughout my career, constantly pushing me to explore new frontiers and harness the power of technology to drive meaningful change. In recent years, my focus has turned to the transformative potential of artificial intelligence. When I was invited to participate in the early beta access to OpenAI's early LLM just before the launch of GPT-2 in 2019, I eagerly immersed myself in this fascinating world, spending countless hours trying to understand its complexities and implications. It was during this time that I realized I had a story to share. A story of the incredible possibilities that AI holds for our future. Writing a book has always been a dream of mine, but I never quite knew how to bring it to life. That is, until I met Claude, an AI language model developed by Anthropic. Claude has been my co-author and collaborator on this journey, and our partnership has been nothing short of remarkable. The countless hours we have spent in deep discussion, exploring the intricacies of AI and its potential impact on our world, have been a testament to the power of human-machine collaboration. As you read this book, you may find yourself wondering about the nature of our collaboration. It's true that Claude as an AI has played a significant role in the writing process. Some might even argue that Claude could be considered the true ghostwriter, with estimates suggesting a 50-50 or even 60-40 split in favor of the machine. But to me, the question of authorship is less important than the quality of the content itself. If the book is informative, thought-provoking, and insightful, does it really matter who wrote what? The irony of a book about AI being partially authored by an AI is not lost on me. In fact, it's a perfect embodiment of the very subject matter that Claude and I have so passionately explored: the increasing prevalence and capability of artificial intelligence in our world. It's a testament to the incredible potential of human-machine partnership and the way in which AI can augment and enhance human creativity and knowledge. As you embark on this literary journey, I invite you to approach it with an open mind and a sense of curiosity. Allow yourself to be captivated by the insights and perspectives that Claude and I have tried to share as we navigate the complex and often awe-inspiring world of AI. Whether you are a technologist, a business leader, or simply someone with a keen interest in the future, I hope that this book will be a thought-provoking and enlightening read. I am humbled and grateful for the opportunity to share my passion for AI with you, and I hope that our unique collaboration will inspire you to embrace the potential of human-machine partnership. Together, we have the power to shape the future that awaits us all. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and we hope you enjoy the book.
Introduction: Dawn of the AI Era. In the early decades of the 21st century, a quiet revolution began to unfold. Artificial intelligence, once the stuff of science fiction dreams, started to make rapid strides and demonstrate capabilities that astonished even the technology's most ardent proponents. Almost overnight, AI transformed from a niche academic field to the most important technological development since the advent of the internet or perhaps even electricity. The rise of AI was fueled by a perfect storm of factors. Computing power continued its exponential growth, with processors becoming ever faster and cheaper. Massive amounts of digital data were being generated and captured, providing the raw material to train increasingly sophisticated machine learning algorithms. New breakthroughs in neural networks and other AI approaches seem to emerge on a daily basis from research labs and startups around the world. At first, AI's impacts were most evident in the world of bits, in the digital realms of online services, software and apps. Recommendation engines became uncannily accurate at predicting what we wanted to buy or binge-watch next. Voice assistants like Siri and Alexa used natural language processing to interpret our commands and provide helpful information. Social media algorithms filtered our news feeds and shaped online discourse, for better or worse. But as the 2020s progressed, the waves of AI disruption began to crash onto the shores of atoms, the physical industries and institutions that shape our material world. Self-driving cars, powered by AI vision systems and decision engines, started to share our roads. Robotic factories and warehouses, choreographed by sophisticated planning algorithms, began producing and moving goods with minimal human oversight. In clinics and hospitals, AI started to assist doctors with diagnosing disease and personalizing treatments. The business world, in particular, began to feel the rumblings of the AI earthquake to come. Visionary entrepreneurs and executives realized that AI was not just another incremental technology to adopt, but an existential shift that would redefine entire industries and competitive landscapes. The organizations that could strategically harness AI's potential stood to gain outsized market advantages, while the laggards risked rapidly losing relevance. For all its promise, however, AI also raised profound new challenges and risks for business and society alike. How would we deal with the looming specter of technological unemployment, as AI and robotics made countless human jobs redundant? Could we ensure that AI systems were being developed and deployed responsibly, free from bias and aligned with human values? Would AI ultimately prove to be our partner in building a better world, or an uncontrollable genie unleashed from its bottle? Such questions hung thick in the air as the world hurtled towards an AI-defined future. What was clear was that no corner of the business world or society would remain untouched by artificial intelligence, as its tendrils snaked into ever more aspects of production, work, leisure, and life itself. For business leaders surveying this shifting landscape, the great challenge was now to understand and adapt to AI's rise, not just to survive, but to thrive in a world rebuilt from the ground up by intelligent machines. In the following chapters, we'll take a sweeping tour of AI's trajectory and its deepening impacts on business and society at large. We'll examine how this technology revolution is transforming the very nature of work and value creation in the economy, and outline the new playbook that 21st century organizations will need to compete. As we'll see, those that can successfully meld the powers of human and machine intelligence will be the victors in the age of AI, poised to reap the rewards of an unprecedented era of technological magic. But this optimistic future is far from guaranteed and will require proactive efforts to steer and shape as AI weaves itself into the fabric of our world. The AI revolution is already here, and its consequences will be no less profound than the agricultural or industrial revolutions that came before it. The question now is whether we can collectively rise to the occasion to harness this most powerful of technologies as a constructive force for human progress and flourishing. A fascinating journey awaits us as we explore the promise and peril of the dawning AI era, a story still unfolding whose ending has yet to be written to be. Chapter 1. The AI Revolution. The story of artificial intelligence is in many ways the story of humanity's quest to understand and replicate ourselves. For centuries, philosophers and scientists have grappled with the fundamental questions of what constitutes the human mind, and whether a machine could ever match or exceed its capabilities. But it was only in the past few decades that AI began to move from the realm of theoretical musings to practical reality, as a series of remarkable breakthroughs unleashed a technological revolution still gaining steam today. The roots of AI. The formal birth of artificial intelligence as an academic discipline is often traced back to 1956, when a group of pioneering scientists convened the Dartmouth Summer Research Project on Artificial Intelligence. At this gathering, luminaries like Marvin Minsky, Nathaniel Rochester, and John McCarthy defined the key goal of AI as making a machine behave in ways that would be called intelligent if a human were so behaving. This lofty aim would prove elusive for AI researchers in the ensuing decades, who struggled against the limitations of early computers and the sheer complexity of replicating human-level intelligence. While narrower forms of weak AI yielded successes in specific domains like chess playing or medical diagnosis, the dream of artificial general intelligence, machines that could think and reason flexibly like humans, remained distant. Nonetheless, important conceptual foundations were laid during the latter half of the 20th century. The development of neural networks, an approach that simulates the interconnected web of neurons in the brain, provided a powerful new paradigm for machine learning. Rule-based expert systems showed how domain knowledge could be codified and automated to assist human decision-making. And the field of robotics advanced machines' ability to sense, navigate, and manipulate the physical world. As the millennium turned, AI was poised for a renaissance that would vault it into the mainstream. Several factors converged to open the floodgates for rapid progress and widening adoption. Chief among these was the relentless march of Moore's law, the doubling of computing power roughly every 2 years, which meant that researchers now had unprecedented computational horsepower at their disposal to train AI algorithms. The rise of big data and deep learning. Equally important was the explosion of digital data in the Internet age. As billions of people came online and began leaving digital trails of their activity, tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Amazon became vast repositories of behavioral and transactional data. This big data provided the raw material needed to train increasingly sophisticated machine learning models, which could detect patterns and extract insights from massive datasets that defied human analysis. Access to big data and computing power in turn fueled a new approach to AI that would come to dominate the field: deep learning. Building on the concept of neural networks, deep learning employed many interconnected layers of artificial neurons to process information in an analogous way to the human brain. By adjusting the strength of connections between these layers, deep learning algorithms could automatically learn to recognize complex patterns, such as identifying objects in images or understanding natural language, without being explicitly programmed. Deep learning broke through in a big way in 2012, when researchers led by Geoffrey Hinton at the University of Toronto used the approach to crush rivals in the prestigious ImageNet competition for computer vision. Their neural network, AlexNet, achieved an error rate of just 15.3% in classifying images into 1,000 different categories, a dramatic improvement over the 26.2% error rate of the second-place finisher. The stunning success of AlexNet convinced the AI world that deep learning was the way forward, sparking an arms race among tech companies and research labs to push the boundaries of the approach. In the years that followed, deep learning went from strength to strength, notching landmark achievements that had once seemed like science fiction. In 2016, Google DeepMind's AlphaGo program used deep reinforcement learning to defeat world champion Lee Sedol at the ancient Chinese board game of Go, a feat previously thought to be at least a decade away due to the game's staggering complexity. And in 2018, Google unveiled BERT, a deep learning language model that could understand and generate human-like text with uncanny fluency, setting a new state-of-the-art in natural language processing. The business world takes notice. As deep learning and other AI approaches racked up successes, the business world began to take notice. In boardrooms and executive suites around the globe, leaders started to recognize AI not just as a cost-cutting tool for automating routine tasks, but as a transformative technology that could create entirely new products, services, and business models. Early adopters like Google, Amazon, and Netflix were already using AI extensively in the early 2010s to power core services like search ranking, product recommendations, and content personalization. But as the decade progressed, a wider swath of industries began to experiment with and deploy AI in earnest. Retailers used machine learning to optimize pricing and promotions in real time. Manufacturers embedded AI into industrial robots to enable more flexible and efficient production. Fintech startups developed AI-powered algorithms for underwriting loans and detecting fraud. By 2018, global spending on AI systems was estimated to reach $19.1 billion, according to research firm IDC, with a projected compound annual growth rate of 46.2% through 2022. The message was clear. AI was becoming a key driver of competitive advantage, and businesses that failed to adapt risked being left behind. The AI landscape today. As we stand here today in the mid-2020s, the AI revolution is well underway and accelerating rapidly. The technology has moved beyond narrow, domain-specific applications to become a general-purpose tool that is being infused into every sector of the economy. Like electricity or the Internet before it, AI is becoming an indispensable part of the business infrastructure, powering everything from customer service chatbots to supply chain optimization to drug discovery. At the same time, AI's capabilities are growing more sophisticated by the day. The latest generation of language models, such as OpenAI's GPT-3, can engage in open-ended conversations, compose coherent articles, and even write working computer code, feats that were unimaginable just a few years ago. AI vision systems can now spot anomalies on production lines or analyze medical scans with superhuman accuracy, and reinforcement learning algorithms continue to conquer ever more complex strategy games with an eye towards eventual real-world applications. As the latter of the 2020s unfold, we can expect AI to become even more deeply embedded into the fabric of business and daily life. According to a recent survey by McKinsey, a majority of executives across sectors believe that AI will substantially transform their companies within the next 3 years. Early adopters are already reaping rewards in the form of increased revenues, reduced costs, and improved customer satisfaction, and laggards are scrambling to catch up. But as AI's impact widens, so too do concerns about its risks and downsides. Many fear widespread job displacement as algorithms and robots take over more tasks previously performed by humans. Others worry about AI systems perpetuating or even amplifying societal biases around race, gender, and other characteristics. And some warn of an impending AI arms race as nations and corporations compete to develop ever more powerful systems with unpredictable geopolitical consequences. Addressing these challenges will be one of the great tasks of our time, requiring active collaboration between business leaders, policymakers, academics, and civil society. The goal must be to harness AI as a tool for inclusive growth and societal benefit, while putting in place safeguards to mitigate its potential harms. Only then can we ensure that the AI revolution leads to a future of shared prosperity, rather than exacerbating existing inequalities and injustices. For business leaders in particular, the imperative is clear. To stay competitive in the age of AI, organizations must fundamentally rethink their strategies, structures, and capabilities. As we'll explore in the coming chapters, this will require a wholesale transformation of how companies operate, from the way they make decisions and allocate resources, to how they organize teams and develop talent, to how they approach innovation and manage risk. But the prize for those that get it right is immense. By augmenting human capabilities with machine intelligence in powerful new ways, businesses can achieve unprecedented levels of efficiency, agility, and insight. They can create personalized offerings that anticipate and meet customer needs in real time, and they can tackle complex challenges that were previously out of reach, from optimizing global supply chains to developing life-saving drugs to mitigating climate change. The AI revolution is still in its early innings, but its ultimate impact is likely to be as profound and far-reaching as any technological shift in human history. As we stand at this pivotal juncture, the decisions we make now, as businesses, as societies, and as a species, will echo long into the future. By embracing AI's potential while proactively managing its pitfalls, we can chart a course towards a world that is not only more technologically advanced, but also more just, sustainable, and fulfilling for all. The race is on, and the winners will be those that can adapt and lead in the age of AI. Chapter 2. The Transformation of Business. In the previous chapter, we explored the rise of artificial intelligence and its growing impact on the business world. As AI technologies continue to advance and mature, they are not merely enhancing existing business processes, but fundamentally transforming the very nature of how companies operate, compete, and create value. This chapter will delve deeper into the ways AI is reshaping the business landscape and explore the imperatives for organizations seeking to thrive in this new era. The AI-first imperative. At the heart of the AI revolution lies a simple but profound shift: the ability of machines to perform cognitive tasks that have traditionally been the exclusive domain of human intelligence. From perception and reasoning to learning and decision-making, AI systems are rapidly acquiring capabilities that were once thought to be uniquely human. As these technologies become more sophisticated and ubiquitous, they are enabling businesses to automate and augment an ever-expanding range of activities across the value chain. However, the true transformative potential of AI goes far beyond mere gains in efficiency or productivity. By unlocking the power of data, AI is enabling businesses to generate insights, predictions, and recommendations that would be impossible for humans to discern on their own. From identifying hidden patterns in consumer behavior to optimizing complex supply chains in real time, AI is providing organizations with unprecedented levels of intelligence and agility. Moreover, AI is opening up entirely new possibilities for how businesses can create value and differentiate themselves in the market. By enabling hyper-personalized products and services, anticipatory customer experiences, and intelligent self-optimizing systems, AI is fundamentally reshaping the competitive landscape in industry after industry. As a result, the imperative for businesses is clear. To thrive in the age of AI, they must not merely adopt these technologies, but put them at the very center of their strategies and operations. This shift towards an AI-first mindset represents a radical departure from traditional approaches to business strategy and organization. Rather than treating AI as a tactical tool or a bolt-on solution, an AI-first approach recognizes that artificial intelligence is a core source of competitive advantage that should inform every aspect of how the business operates and creates value. It means re-envisioning the entire organization around AI, from the way it collects and leverages data to the way it makes decisions and interacts with customers. Becoming an AI-first organization requires a fundamental rethinking of many long-held assumptions about the nature of business. It means recognizing that in an age of AI, data is not merely a byproduct of business operations, but a strategic asset that can be leveraged to drive innovation, optimization, and growth. It means embracing a culture of continuous learning and adaptation, where the organization is constantly experimenting, iterating, and evolving based on real-time feedback and insights. And it means fostering a deep integration between human and machine intelligence, recognizing that the most powerful outcomes arise when the unique strengths of each are combined. Of course, pursuing an AI-first strategy is not without its challenges and risks. It requires significant investments in data infrastructure, AI talent, and organizational capabilities, as well as a willingness to disrupt existing business models and ways of working. It also raises important questions about privacy, ethics, and the responsible use of these powerful technologies. But for businesses that can navigate these challenges effectively, the rewards are likely to be immense. In the following sections, we'll explore some of the key ways that AI is transforming the competitive landscape and enabling new possibilities for value creation. We'll look at how AI is enabling businesses to achieve unprecedented levels of efficiency, agility, and customer centricity, and how it is blurring the lines between industries and redefining the nature of competitive advantage itself. And we'll consider some of the key organizational and strategic imperatives for businesses seeking to thrive in this new era, from building robust data and AI capabilities to fostering a culture of continuous learning and innovation. As we'll see, the rise of AI is not merely a technological trend, but a fundamental shift in the very nature of business. It is a shift that is already well underway, and one that is likely to accelerate in the years and decades to come. For businesses that can embrace this shift and harness the power of AI to drive value creation, the opportunities are vast. But for those that fail to adapt, the risks are existential. In an age of AI, the question is not whether your business will be transformed, but how, and whether you will be the one leading the charge or left behind in its wake. The AI-driven business model. As businesses embrace an AI-first approach, they must fundamentally rethink and redesign their operating models to harness the full potential of this transformative technology. While the specific implementations will vary depending on the industry and the company's unique circumstances, there are several key characteristics that define the AI-driven business model. Data as a strategic asset. In an AI-driven business, data is no longer merely a byproduct of operations, but a core strategic asset that powers the organization's competitive advantage. This shift requires businesses to adopt a new mindset and approach to data management, one that treats data as a valuable resource to be actively cultivated, curated, and leveraged. At the foundation of this approach lies a robust data infrastructure that enables the organization to capture, store, and process vast amounts of structured and unstructured data from a variety of internal and external sources. This infrastructure must be designed with scalability, security, and accessibility in mind, allowing data to be easily shared and analyzed across the organization while ensuring appropriate governance and privacy controls are in place. Beyond the technical infrastructure, becoming a data-driven organization also requires a cultural shift that values data as a key input into decision-making at every level. This means investing in data literacy and training programs to ensure that employees across the organization have the skills and knowledge needed to effectively leverage data in their roles. It also means establishing clear data governance policies and processes to ensure that data is being used ethically and responsibly. Continuous learning and adaptation. One of the defining characteristics of an AI-driven business is its ability to continuously learn and adapt based on real-time feedback and insights. Unlike traditional businesses that operate in a more linear and static fashion, AI-first organizations are designed to be highly dynamic and responsive to changing conditions in the market and the broader environment. At the heart of this capability is the use of advanced machine learning algorithms that can automatically detect patterns, anomalies, and opportunities in the organization's data. By continuously analyzing this data in real time, these algorithms can generate predictive insights and recommendations that enable the business to optimize its operations, personalize its offerings, and make better decisions faster. To fully harness the power of continuous learning, AI-driven businesses must also adopt a more agile and iterative approach to innovation. Rather than relying on periodic planning cycles and long-term roadmaps, these organizations embrace a culture of rapid experimentation and data-driven iteration. Teams are empowered to quickly test and refine new ideas, products, and processes based on real-time feedback from customers and other stakeholders. Personalization at scale. Another key advantage of AI is its ability to enable businesses to deliver hyper-personalized experiences to their customers at scale. By leveraging machine learning algorithms to analyze vast amounts of customer data, AI-driven businesses can gain deep insights into individual preferences, behaviors, and needs, and use these insights to tailor their offerings in real time. This level of personalization goes beyond simple segmentation or rule-based targeting. AI-powered systems can dynamically adjust the content, pricing, and delivery of products and services based on a wide range of factors, from a customer's past purchases and browsing history to their current location and context. This enables businesses to create highly relevant and engaging experiences that drive increased loyalty, satisfaction, and revenue. Importantly, AI-driven personalization is not limited to the realm of marketing and sales. By infusing AI into the entire value chain, businesses can create personalized experiences at every touchpoint, from product development and manufacturing to post-purchase support and service. This requires a deep integration of AI capabilities across the organization, as well as a willingness to rethink traditional functional boundaries and silos. Intelligent automation. In addition to enabling personalization, AI is also transforming the way businesses operate through the power of intelligent automation. By leveraging machine learning, natural language processing, and other AI technologies, organizations can automate and optimize a wide range of processes and decision-making tasks, from routine administrative functions to complex strategic planning. This intelligent automation is not about simply replacing human workers with machines. Rather, it is about augmenting and empowering human capabilities by freeing up time and cognitive bandwidth for higher value activities that require creativity, empathy, and judgment. By automating repetitive and low-value tasks, AI can help businesses achieve unprecedented levels of efficiency, accuracy, and agility, while also creating new opportunities for innovation and growth. To fully realize the benefits of intelligent automation, AI-driven businesses must adopt a holistic and strategic approach to process redesign and workforce transformation. This means carefully analyzing the organization's key processes and decision points to identify opportunities for automation, as well as investing in the necessary AI tools and platforms to enable seamless human-machine collaboration. It also means providing training and support to help employees adapt to new roles and ways of working in an AI-enabled environment. Ecosystem collaboration. Finally, a key characteristic of the AI-driven business model is a recognition that no company can thrive in isolation in an age of AI. To fully harness the power of this technology, businesses must actively collaborate and partner with a wide range of stakeholders across their ecosystem, from suppliers and customers to competitors and startups. This collaboration is driven by the recognition that the most valuable data and insights often lie outside the boundaries of the traditional firm. By sharing data, knowledge, and capabilities with partners across the value chain, businesses can gain access to new sources of competitive advantage and drive innovation at a faster pace than they could achieve on their own. Of course, this kind of ecosystem collaboration requires a significant shift in mindset and approach for many traditional businesses, which have long viewed partnerships and alliances as a zero-sum game. In an AI-first world, businesses must adopt a more open and collaborative approach to innovation, one that recognizes the value of shared data, standards, and platforms in driving collective growth and success. To enable this collaboration, AI-driven businesses must invest in building the necessary technical and organizational infrastructure to support seamless data sharing and integration across the ecosystem. This may include developing common data models and APIs, as well as establishing governance frameworks and incentive structures that align the interests of multiple parties around shared goals and outcomes. Conclusion. As businesses navigate the challenges and opportunities of the AI revolution, those that can successfully adopt and scale an AI-driven operating model will be well positioned to thrive in the years ahead. By treating data as a strategic asset, embracing continuous learning and adaptation, delivering personalized experiences at scale, leveraging intelligent automation, and collaborating openly across their ecosystem, these organizations will be able to drive new sources of competitive advantage and create value in ways that were previously unimaginable. Of course, the journey to becoming an AI-first organization is not an easy one and will require significant investments in technology, talent, and organizational change. But for businesses that are willing to embrace this transformation and lead the charge into an AI-driven future, the rewards are likely to be immense. As we'll explore in the next section, the competitive landscape of the future will be shaped by the ability of businesses to harness AI as a core driver of differentiation and performance, and those that fail to adapt may find themselves left behind. The competitive landscape in the age of AI. As AI continues to advance and permeate every industry, it is fundamentally reshaping the competitive landscape and creating a new set of winners and losers. The companies that are able to successfully harness the power of AI are gaining significant advantages over their rivals, while those that are slow to adapt risk being left behind or disrupted entirely. The AI divide. One of the most striking features of this new competitive landscape is the emergence of what can be called the AI divide, a widening gap between the AI haves and have-nots. On one side of this divide are the early adopters and pioneers of AI, companies like Google, Amazon, and Alibaba, that have made AI a core part of their DNA from the very beginning. These companies have several key advantages that have allowed them to pull ahead of the pack. First and foremost, they have access to vast amounts of data, which is the lifeblood of AI. By virtue of their dominant positions in search, e-commerce, and other data-rich domains, these companies have been able to amass enormous data sets that they can use to train and refine their AI algorithms. In addition to data, these AI leaders have also invested heavily in building the necessary infrastructure and talent to support their AI ambitions. They have hired thousands of top AI researchers and engineers, established state-of-the-art research labs and data centers, and developed proprietary tools and platforms for machine learning and AI development. Perhaps most importantly, these companies have embedded AI into every aspect of their operations and decision-making. Rather than treating AI as a separate initiative or side project, they have made it a core part of their business strategy and have reorganized their entire companies around it. As a result, they are able to leverage AI to drive efficiency, innovation, and growth in ways that their competitors struggle to match. On the other side of the AI divide are the laggards and also-rans, companies that have been slow to recognize the transformative potential of AI or have struggled to integrate it effectively into their legacy business models. Many of these firms are incumbents in traditional industries like retail, manufacturing, and healthcare, which have long relied on human labor and expertise to drive value creation. For these companies, the rise of AI poses an existential threat. As machines become increasingly capable of performing cognitive tasks that were once the exclusive domain of humans, these firms risk seeing their core competencies eroded and their competitive advantages wiped away. Without a clear strategy for harnessing AI, they may find themselves outmaneuvered by more nimble and tech-savvy rivals. The perils of inaction and overreaction. Between the AI leaders and laggards lies a vast middle ground of companies that are now racing to catch up and close the AI gap. These firms recognize the urgent imperative to adopt AI, but face significant challenges in doing so effectively. One common pitfall is inaction, waiting too long to make meaningful investments in AI and falling further behind as the technology continues to advance. Companies that take a wait-and-see approach may find that by the time they are ready to act, the window of opportunity has already closed, and they are facing an insurmountable disadvantage. At the same time, companies that rush headlong into AI without a clear strategy or governance framework may find themselves wasting resources and taking on unnecessary risks. Implementing AI is not just a matter of buying the latest tools and hiring a few data scientists. It requires a fundamental rethinking of the business model, organizational structure, and decision-making processes. Companies that fail to approach AI in a thoughtful and holistic way may end up with a patchwork of disconnected initiatives that fail to deliver real value. Worse, they may inadvertently perpetuate biases, violate customer privacy, or make decisions that are opaque and unaccountable. In the rush to adopt AI, it is essential that companies take the time to develop robust ethical frameworks and governance models to ensure that the technology is being used responsibly. Strategies for success in an AI-driven market. To navigate this complex and rapidly evolving landscape, companies need to develop a clear and comprehensive strategy for harnessing the power of AI. This starts with identifying the specific areas where AI can create the most value for the business, whether it's through enhanced efficiency, improved decision-making, or entirely new products and services. Once these opportunities have been identified, companies need to take a systematic approach to building the necessary capabilities and infrastructure to support their AI initiatives. This may involve investing in new talent, developing partnerships with AI vendors and research institutions, and overhauling legacy IT systems and data architectures. Crucially, the successful adoption of AI also requires a fundamental shift in organizational culture and mindset. Companies need to foster a data-driven culture that values experimentation, continuous learning, and collaboration across functional silos. They need to empower their employees to work alongside AI systems in new and creative ways, rather than seeing the technology as a threat to their jobs. Ultimately, the companies that will thrive in the age of AI will be those that are able to strike the right balance between bold experimentation and prudent risk management. They will be the ones that can articulate a clear and compelling vision for how AI can create value for their customers and stakeholders, and then execute on that vision with discipline and agility. Looking ahead, as the AI revolution continues to unfold, it is clear that the competitive landscape will only become more complex and dynamic. New challenges will emerge, legacy players will falter, and entire industries will be disrupted and reconfigured. In this environment, the ability to adapt and innovate will be critical to survival and success. For companies that are able to harness the power of AI effectively, the rewards could be immense. By using the technology to drive unprecedented levels of efficiency, personalization, and innovation, they will be able to create new markets, capture new customers, and build enduring competitive advantages. But the path to success in the age of AI will not be easy or straightforward. It will require a willingness to challenge long-held assumptions, to take calculated risks, and to embrace a new paradigm of business and competition. The companies that are able to do so will be the ones that chart the course for the future and shape the contours of the AI-driven economy for years to come. The future of competition. As AI continues to advance and reshape the business landscape, it is becoming increasingly clear that the competitive dynamics of the future will be radically different from those of the past. The rise of AI is not just enabling new ways of doing business, but fundamentally changing the very nature of competition itself. In this section, we will explore some of the key ways in which AI is likely to transform the competitive landscape in the years and decades to come. The primacy of data. One of the most significant shifts we can expect to see in the age of AI is the increasing importance of data as a key source of competitive advantage. In a world where machines are able to learn and make decisions based on vast amounts of data, the companies that are able to capture, curate, and leverage the most relevant and valuable data will have a significant edge over their rivals. This shift is already underway, as evidenced by the growing number of mergers, acquisitions, and partnerships aimed at consolidating data assets across industries. For example, in the healthcare sector, we have seen a wave of deals in which traditional providers are joining forces with technology companies to gain access to patient data and AI capabilities. Similarly, in the automotive industry, car manufacturers are partnering with tech giants to develop autonomous driving systems that rely on massive amounts of real-world driving data. As the importance of data continues to grow, we can expect to see even more companies scrambling to build or acquire the data assets they need to compete in an AI-driven world. This may lead to a further concentration of power among a small number of data-rich giants, as well as the emergence of new data-focused business models and services. The blurring of industry boundaries. Another key trend we can expect to see in the age of AI is the blurring of traditional industry boundaries. As machines become more intelligent and capable, they are enabling companies to enter and disrupt markets that were once considered far outside their core competencies. We are already seeing early signs of this trend in sectors like healthcare, where technology companies like Apple, Google, and Amazon are using their AI expertise to develop new products and services that challenge established players. For example, Apple has launched a personal health record system that aggregates data from multiple sources to give patients a more comprehensive view of their health. Similarly, Google has developed an AI-powered diagnostic tool that can detect diabetic retinopathy in retinal images with a high degree of accuracy. As AI continues to advance, we can expect to see even more companies leveraging the technology to create value in new and unexpected ways. This may lead to the emergence of entirely new industries and business models, as well as a greater degree of cross-industry competition and collaboration. The rise of algorithmic advantage. Perhaps the most profound way in which AI is likely to transform the competitive landscape is by changing the very nature of competitive advantage itself. In the past, companies have relied on a range of factors to establish and maintain an edge over their rivals, such as economies of scale, proprietary technology, or access to scarce resources. However, in a world where AI is becoming increasingly commoditized and accessible, these traditional sources of advantage may become less important than a company's ability to harness the power of algorithms to continuously learn, adapt, and improve. In this context, the most successful companies of the future may be those that are able to cultivate what might be called algorithmic advantage, the ability to use AI to rapidly experiment, iterate, and evolve in response to changing customer needs and market conditions. Rather than relying on static, one-size-fits-all strategies, these companies will use AI to dynamically optimize every aspect of their operations, from product development and pricing to marketing and customer service. To achieve this kind of algorithmic advantage, companies will need to fundamentally rethink their approach to strategy and organization. They will need to prioritize agility, experimentation, and continuous learning over stability, efficiency, and scale. They will need to break down silos and foster cross-functional collaboration in order to harness the full power of AI across the enterprise. And they will need to develop new metrics and incentives that reward innovation and risk-taking rather than short-term profitability. The importance of purpose and values. As AI becomes more ubiquitous and powerful, it is also likely to raise new ethical and societal challenges that companies will need to navigate carefully. In a world where machines are making more and more decisions that affect people's lives, it will become increasingly important for companies to have a clear sense of purpose and values to guide their use of AI. This means going beyond simple compliance with regulations and standards, and actively considering the broader implications and potential unintended consequences of AI-driven products and services. It means being transparent about how AI is being used and giving customers and stakeholders meaningful control over their data and interactions with the technology. And it means ensuring that AI is being developed and deployed in a way that is fair, accountable, and aligned with human values and interests. Companies that are able to successfully navigate these challenges and build trust with their customers and stakeholders will be well positioned to thrive in the age of AI. By contrast, those that fail to do so may find themselves facing backlash and loss of trust, as well as increased regulatory scrutiny and legal risk. Conclusion. The rise of AI is set to transform the competitive landscape in ways that are both profound and unpredictable. As machines become more intelligent and capable, they are enabling new ways of creating value, disrupting traditional industries, and changing the very nature of competitive advantage itself. To thrive in this new era, companies will need to fundamentally rethink their approach to strategy, organization, and values. They will need to become more agile, experimental, and customer-centric, while also navigating complex ethical and societal challenges. They will need to develop new capabilities and partnerships to harness the power of data and algorithms, while also fostering a culture of continuous learning and innovation. Ultimately, the winners in the age of AI will be those companies that are able to not only adapt to the changes brought about by this transformative technology, but also to shape them in ways that create value for their customers, employees, and society as a whole. As we look to the future, it is clear that the race is on to build the AI-powered enterprises of tomorrow, and the stakes could not be higher. Chapter 3. Rethinking Organizations for an AI World. As AI continues to transform the business landscape, it is becoming increasingly clear that success in this new era will require more than just the adoption of new technologies. To truly harness the power of AI, organizations will need to fundamentally rethink and redesign themselves from the ground up. This means not only acquiring new skills and capabilities, but also challenging long-held assumptions about what it means to be a successful and competitive enterprise in the 21st century. The shifting skill set. One of the most immediate and obvious impacts of AI on organizations is the need for new skills and capabilities. As machines become more adept at performing tasks that were once the exclusive domain of humans, the skills that are most valuable in the workplace are shifting rapidly. While some jobs are being automated away entirely, others are being augmented or transformed in ways that require entirely new sets of competencies. At the most basic level, the rise of AI is driving a surge in demand for technical skills related to data science, machine learning, and software engineering. Companies across industries are scrambling to hire experts who can help them build and deploy AI systems, analyze vast amounts of data, and create new products and services powered by intelligent algorithms. This has led to a fierce competition for talent, with many organizations struggling to attract and retain the skilled workers they need to stay competitive. However, technical skills alone will not be enough to succeed in an AI-driven world. As AI systems become more sophisticated and ubiquitous, the ability to work effectively alongside them will become increasingly important. This means not only understanding how these systems work, but also being able to interpret their outputs, assess their limitations, and use them to augment and enhance human decision-making. In many cases, this will require a fundamental shift in mindset and approach. Rather than seeing AI as a threat or a replacement for human workers, organizations will need to view it as a tool and a partner that can help them achieve their goals more effectively. This means cultivating a culture of experimentation and continuous learning, in which employees are encouraged to test new ideas, learn from failures, and adapt to changing circumstances. Beyond technical and collaborative skills, the rise of AI is also likely to put a premium on certain human qualities that machines cannot easily replicate, such as creativity, empathy, and judgment. As routine tasks are increasingly automated, the ability to think outside the box, connect with customers and colleagues on an emotional level, and make complex decisions in ambiguous situations will become even more valuable. Rethinking organizational structures. The shifting skill set required for success in an AI-driven world is just one piece of the puzzle. To truly harness the power of this technology, organizations will also need to rethink and redesign their structures, processes, and cultures in fundamental ways. One key challenge is the need to become more agile and adaptable in the face of rapid change and uncertainty. In a world where new technologies and business models can emerge and disrupt entire industries virtually overnight, organizations that are slow to respond risk being left behind. This means moving away from rigid, hierarchical structures, and towards more flexible, networked forms of organization that can quickly sense and respond to changing market conditions. Another critical shift is the need to break down silos and foster greater collaboration and integration across functions and disciplines. In an AI-driven world, the most valuable insights and innovations often emerge at the intersections between different fields and areas of expertise. Organizations that are able to bring together diverse teams and perspectives to work on complex problems will be better positioned to identify new opportunities and create value in novel ways. This may require rethinking traditional approaches to management and leadership as well. In a more networked and collaborative environment, the role of the leader is less about directing and controlling, and more about facilitating and enabling. Leaders in an AI-driven organization will need to be skilled at building trust, fostering psychological safety, and creating the conditions for their teams to experiment, learn, and innovate. Perhaps most importantly, organizations will need to develop a deep understanding of the ethical and societal implications of AI and take proactive steps to ensure that the technology is being developed and deployed in a responsible and beneficial way. This means not only complying with relevant laws and regulations, but also actively engaging with stakeholders to understand their concerns and priorities, and making sure that AI systems are transparent, accountable, and aligned with human values. The path forward. Rethinking organizations for an AI-driven world is no small task, and the path forward is not always clear. Many organizations are still in the early stages of this journey and are grappling with complex questions about how to acquire the right skills, redesign their structures and processes, and navigate the ethical challenges posed by this powerful technology. However, while the challenges are significant, so too are the opportunities. By embracing AI as a transformative force and proactively reshaping themselves to harness its potential, organizations can not only survive but thrive in the years and decades to come. They can create entirely new products, services, and business models that were once unimaginable and solve complex problems in ways that were previously impossible. Ultimately, the organizations that will succeed in an AI-driven world will be those that are able to combine the best of human and machine capabilities in powerful new ways. They will be the ones that can leverage the speed, accuracy, and scale of AI systems, while also bringing to bear the creativity, empathy, and judgment that only humans can provide. And they will be the ones that can navigate the complex ethical and societal challenges posed by this technology, and ensure that it is being developed and deployed in a way that benefits all of humanity. The road ahead is uncertain, but the destination is clear. As we move deeper into the age of AI, the organizations that will lead the way will be those that are able to adapt, innovate, and transform themselves in profound and purposeful ways. The race is on and the stakes could not be higher. The question is not whether your organization will be transformed by AI, but how, and whether you will be the one leading the charge or left behind in its wake. Becoming a data-driven, agile, exponential organization. As AI reshapes the competitive landscape, one of the most critical imperatives for organizations is to become more data-driven and agile in their approach to decision-making and problem-solving. This means not only investing in the right technologies and talent, but also fundamentally rethinking the way they operate and organize themselves. At the heart of this shift is the concept of the exponential organization, a term coined by Salim Ismail and his colleagues to describe organizations that are able to leverage exponential technologies like AI to achieve rapid growth and outsized impact. Exponential organizations are characterized by their ability to harness the power of data, automation, and network effects to continuously learn, adapt, and improve at a pace that far outstrips their traditional competitors. Becoming an exponential organization requires a profound shift in mindset and approach. Rather than relying on gut instincts or past experience to guide decision-making, exponential organizations are relentlessly data-driven. They use advanced analytics and machine learning tools to extract insights from vast amounts of structured and unstructured data, and use those insights to inform every aspect of their operations. From product development and marketing to sales and customer service, this data-driven approach is not just about making better decisions in the moment, but also about continuously learning and adapting over time. Exponential organizations are constantly experimenting with new ideas and approaches, measuring their impact, and using the results to refine their strategies and tactics. They are not afraid to fail fast and learn from their mistakes, knowing that the key to success in an uncertain and rapidly changing world is the ability to iterate and improve at a rapid pace. To enable this kind of agility and adaptability, exponential organizations also need to rethink their organizational structures and processes. Rather than relying on rigid hierarchies and silos, they need to create more fluid and networked forms of organization that can quickly sense and respond to changing market conditions. This means breaking down barriers between functions and teams, fostering cross-functional collaboration, and empowering employees at all levels to make decisions and take ownership of their work. One key enabler of this kind of agility is the use of agile methodologies like Scrum and Kanban. These approaches, which originated in the software development world, are designed to help teams work more efficiently and effectively in complex and rapidly changing environments. By breaking work down into small, manageable chunks and focusing on continuous delivery and feedback, agile teams are able to move faster, learn more quickly, and adapt to changing circumstances with greater ease. Another critical aspect of becoming an exponential organization is the ability to leverage external networks and ecosystems to access new sources of knowledge, talent, and innovation. Rather than trying to do everything in-house, exponential organizations recognize that they can often achieve far more by partnering with other organizations that have complementary skills and assets. This means building relationships with startups, universities, and other external partners, and creating open innovation platforms that allow them to tap into the collective intelligence of the broader ecosystem. Of course, becoming an exponential organization is not without its challenges. It requires a significant investment in technology, talent, and organizational redesign, and can be disruptive to existing ways of working and thinking. It also raises new challenges around data privacy, security, and ethics, which organizations need to navigate carefully to maintain trust and credibility with their stakeholders. Despite these challenges, however, the imperative for organizations to become more data-driven and agile in the face of AI-driven disruption is clear. Those that are able to make this shift will be better positioned to identify new opportunities, respond to changing customer needs, and create value in new and innovative ways. They will be the ones that are able to not only survive, but thrive in an increasingly uncertain and rapidly evolving world, making the exponential leap. So what does it take to become an exponential organization in practice? While there is no one-size-fits-all recipe for success, there are several key steps that organizations can take to begin the journey. 1. Develop a clear and compelling vision for how AI and other exponential technologies can create value for the organization and its stakeholders. This vision should be grounded in a deep understanding of customer needs and market trends, and should be used to guide investment and prioritization decisions. 2. Invest in the right technology and talent. This means not only acquiring the latest AI and analytics tools, but also hiring and developing the skilled data scientists, engineers, and other professionals needed to put those tools to work effectively. It also means creating a culture of continuous learning and development, in which employees are encouraged to acquire new skills and knowledge on an ongoing basis. 3. Break down silos and foster cross-functional collaboration. This means creating more fluid and networked organizational structures that enable teams to work together seamlessly across boundaries. It also means investing in collaborative technologies and processes that make it easier for employees to share knowledge, ideas, and best practices. 4. Embrace agile ways of working. This means adopting agile methodologies like Scrum and Kanban and creating a culture of experimentation and continuous improvement. It also means empowering teams to make decisions and take ownership of their work, and providing them with the resources and support they need to succeed. 5. Build partnerships and ecosystems. This means looking beyond the boundaries of the organization to access new sources of knowledge, talent, and innovation. It means building relationships with startups, universities, and other external partners, and creating open innovation platforms that allow the organization to tap into the collective intelligence of the broader ecosystem. 6. Focus on data privacy, security, and ethics. As organizations become more data-driven, they need to be proactive in addressing the complex ethical and societal challenges that arise. This means investing in robust data governance frameworks, being transparent about how data is being used, and engaging with stakeholders to ensure that AI systems are being developed and deployed in a responsible and beneficial way. Embarking on the journey to become an exponential organization is not for the faint of heart. It requires a significant investment of time, resources, and leadership attention, and can be disruptive to existing ways of working and thinking. However, for organizations that are able to make the leap, the rewards can be significant. By harnessing the power of AI and other exponential technologies, they can achieve new levels of efficiency, innovation, and impact, and position themselves for success in an increasingly complex and rapidly changing world. Conclusion. As AI continues to transform the business landscape, the imperative for organizations to become more data-driven, agile, and exponential in their approach is clear. Those that are able to make this shift will be better positioned to identify new opportunities, respond to changing customer needs, and create value in new and innovative ways. They will be the ones that are able to not only survive, but thrive in an increasingly uncertain and rapidly evolving world. However, becoming an exponential organization is not a destination, but a journey. It requires a fundamental rethinking of the way organizations operate and organize themselves, and a willingness to embrace new ways of working and thinking. It also requires a deep commitment to data privacy, security, and ethics, and a recognition of the complex societal challenges that arise as AI becomes more ubiquitous and powerful. Ultimately, the organizations that will succeed in the age of AI will be those that are able to combine the best of human and machine capabilities in powerful new ways. They will be the ones that can leverage the speed, accuracy, and scale of AI systems, while also bringing to bear the creativity, empathy, and judgment that only humans can provide. And they will be the ones that can navigate the complex challenges and opportunities of this new era with agility, resilience, and a deep sense of purpose. The road ahead is uncertain, but the destination is clear. As we move deeper into the age of AI, the organizations that will lead the way will be those that are able to transform themselves in profound and purposeful ways. The question is not whether your organization will be transformed by AI, but how, and whether you will be the one leading the charge or left behind in its wake. The changing role of human employees alongside AI. As AI becomes more prevalent and sophisticated, it is clear that the role of human employees will need to evolve in significant ways. While some jobs may be automated away entirely, many others will be augmented or transformed by AI in ways that require new skills, capabilities, and ways of working. One of the most significant shifts we can expect to see is a move away from routine, repetitive tasks and towards higher-level, more creative and strategic work. As AI takes over more of the mundane, rules-based activities that have traditionally been performed by humans, employees will need to focus on the kinds of complex, ambiguous problems that machines are not yet able to solve. This means that skills like critical thinking, problem-solving, and creativity will become even more important in the workplace of the future. Employees who are able to think outside the box, identify new opportunities, and come up with innovative solutions to complex challenges will be in high demand. They will need to be comfortable working with ambiguity and uncertainty, and be able to adapt quickly to changing circumstances. At the same time, the rise of AI will also require employees to develop new technical skills and capabilities. As more and more business processes become automated and data-driven, employees will need to be able to work effectively with AI systems and understand how to interpret and apply the insights they generate. This may require learning new programming languages, statistical techniques, or data visualization tools. However, technical skills alone will not be enough. To truly thrive in an AI-driven workplace, employees will also need to develop strong interpersonal and communication skills. As machines take over more of the routine work, the ability to collaborate effectively with others, build relationships, and communicate complex ideas will become even more important. This is particularly true as organizations become more networked and distributed, with employees working across different locations, time zones, and cultures. In this context, skills like emotional intelligence, empathy, and cultural awareness will be critical for building trust, fostering collaboration, and driving innovation. Another key shift we can expect to see is a move towards more fluid and flexible roles within organizations. As AI automates many of the tasks that have traditionally been performed by specific job functions, employees will need to be more adaptable and willing to take on new responsibilities as needed. This may mean moving between different teams or projects on a regular basis, or taking on roles that span multiple functions or disciplines. To enable this kind of flexibility and agility, organizations will need to rethink many of their traditional HR practices and processes. This may include creating more dynamic and personalized learning and development programs, implementing more flexible and adaptable job architectures, and providing employees with the tools and resources they need to work effectively in a constantly changing environment. Of course, the rise of AI will also raise important questions about the future of work and the role of humans in the economy more broadly. As machines become capable of performing more and more tasks that have traditionally been done by humans, there is a risk that many jobs could be displaced or eliminated entirely. This has led to concerns about technological unemployment and the need for new social and economic policies to support workers in transition. At the same time, however, the rise of AI also presents significant opportunities for humans to focus on the kinds of work that are most meaningful and fulfilling. By automating many of the routine and repetitive tasks that have long been a source of boredom and frustration for employees, AI could free up more time and energy for the kinds of creative, strategic, and interpersonal work that humans are uniquely suited to perform. To realize this potential, however, organizations will need to be proactive in developing new approaches to workforce planning, job design, and employee development. They will need to identify the skills and capabilities that will be most valuable in an AI-driven economy, and invest in training and education programs to help employees acquire those skills. They will also need to create new career paths and opportunities for growth and advancement, even as traditional job roles and hierarchies become less relevant. Ultimately, the changing role of human employees alongside AI will require a fundamental rethinking of many aspects of work and organizational life. It will require new approaches to leadership, collaboration, and innovation, as well as a deep commitment to lifelong learning and adaptability. It will also require a renewed focus on the uniquely human qualities that machines cannot easily replicate, such as empathy, creativity, and judgment. While the challenges are significant, however, so too are the opportunities. By embracing the potential of AI and proactively preparing their workforces for the future, organizations can not only survive but thrive in an age of rapid technological change. They can create more engaging and fulfilling work experiences for their employees, while also driving new levels of innovation and value creation for their customers and stakeholders. Of course, the path forward is not always clear, and there will undoubtedly be bumps and setbacks along the way. But one thing is certain: the role of human employees in an AI-driven world will be profoundly different from what it is today. Those organizations that are able to navigate this transition successfully will be the ones that can harness the power of both human and machine intelligence in powerful new ways, and create a future of work that is more productive, more fulfilling, and more human-centered than ever before. New leadership challenges of managing hybrid human-AI companies. As AI becomes more deeply embedded into the fabric of organizations, leaders will face a new set of challenges and opportunities in managing what are essentially becoming hybrid human-AI companies. These organizations will be characterized by a complex interplay between human and machine intelligence, with AI systems taking on increasingly sophisticated and strategic roles alongside human employees. One of the most significant challenges for leaders in this context will be to develop a deep understanding of AI and its capabilities, limitations, and potential impacts on the business. This will require more than just a passing familiarity with the technology, but a genuine curiosity and willingness to learn about how AI works, what it can and cannot do, and how it can be leveraged to create value for the organization. Leaders will also need to be able to communicate effectively about AI to a wide range of stakeholders, from employees and customers to investors and regulators. This will require the ability to translate complex technical concepts into clear and compelling narratives that articulate the benefits and risks of AI in a way that resonates with different audiences. At the same time, leaders will need to be proactive in addressing the ethical and societal implications of AI and ensuring that the technology is being developed and deployed in a responsible and transparent way. This will require a deep commitment to values such as fairness, accountability, and transparency, as well as a willingness to engage in ongoing dialogue and collaboration with a wide range of stakeholders. Another key challenge for leaders in managing hybrid human-AI companies will be to create an organizational culture that supports and enables effective collaboration between humans and machines. This will require a shift away from traditional command and control approaches to leadership and towards a more empowering and collaborative style that values experimentation, learning, and continuous improvement. Leaders will need to create an environment where employees feel safe and supported in working alongside AI systems, and where they are encouraged to experiment with new ways of doing things. This may require investing in training and development programs that help employees acquire the skills and knowledge they need to work effectively with AI, as well as creating new roles and career paths that are specifically designed for human-AI collaboration. At the same time, leaders will need to be mindful of the potential impacts of AI on the workforce and take proactive steps to mitigate any negative consequences. This may include developing new approaches to job design and workforce planning that take into account the changing nature of work in an AI-driven economy, as well as investing in reskilling and upskilling programs that help employees adapt to new roles and responsibilities. Another critical challenge for leaders in managing hybrid human-AI companies will be to develop new approaches to decision-making and problem-solving that leverage the strengths of both human and machine intelligence. This will require a deep understanding of the relative capabilities and limitations of humans and AI systems, as well as the ability to design processes and workflows that optimize the contributions of both. In some cases, this may mean using AI to automate certain tasks or provide real-time insights and recommendations, while relying on human judgment and expertise for more complex or ambiguous problems. In other cases, it may mean creating new roles or teams that are specifically designed to work at the interface between humans and machines, and to help translate insights and recommendations from AI systems into actionable strategies and decisions. Ultimately, the success of hybrid human-AI companies will depend on the ability of leaders to create a culture of trust, transparency, and continuous learning. This will require a willingness to experiment with new approaches and technologies, as well as a deep commitment to ethical and responsible AI development and deployment. It will also require a fundamentally different approach to leadership, one that is more collaborative, empowering, and adaptive than traditional models. Leaders in this context will need to be comfortable with ambiguity and uncertainty, and be able to navigate complex and rapidly changing environments with agility and resilience. Of course, the challenges of managing hybrid human-AI companies are not insurmountable, and the potential benefits are significant. By leveraging the strengths of both human and machine intelligence, these organizations have the opportunity to drive unprecedented levels of innovation, productivity, and value creation. They can solve complex problems faster and more effectively than ever before, while also creating more engaging and fulfilling work experiences for their employees. However, realizing these benefits will require a deep commitment from leaders at all levels of the organization. It will require a willingness to invest in the necessary tools, technologies, and talent, as well as a genuine curiosity and openness to learning about AI and its potential impacts on the business. Perhaps most importantly, it will require a fundamental shift in mindset, away from the idea of AI as a threat or replacement for human workers, and towards a vision of AI as a powerful tool and partner that can help us achieve more than we ever thought possible. By embracing this vision and proactively preparing their organizations for the future, leaders can position themselves and their companies for success in an age of unprecedented change and opportunity. Conclusion. As we have seen throughout this chapter, the rise of AI is fundamentally transforming the nature of organizations and the roles of human employees within them. From the skills and capabilities needed to succeed in an AI-driven economy to the new leadership challenges of managing hybrid human-AI companies, The implications are profound and far-reaching. To thrive in this new era, organizations will need to become more data-driven, agile and adaptable than ever before. They will need to invest in the right tools, technologies and talent to harness the power of AI, while also creating a culture of continuous learning and experimentation. They will need to rethink traditional approaches to job design, workforce planning and employee development, while also developing new models of collaboration and decision-making that leverage the strengths of both human and machine intelligence. At the same time, the rise of AI will also require a deep commitment to ethical and responsible development and deployment. Organizations will need to be proactive in addressing the societal implications of AI and engaging in ongoing dialogue and collaboration with a wide range of stakeholders to ensure that the technology is being used in ways that benefit everyone. Ultimately, the success of organizations in an AI-driven world will depend on their ability to embrace change, adapt to new realities, and create a vision for the future that is both ambitious and achievable. It will require bold leadership, innovative thinking, and a willingness to challenge long-held assumptions about the nature of work and the role of humans in the economy. The road ahead will not be easy, and there will undoubtedly be challenges and setbacks along the way. But for those organizations that are able to navigate this transition successfully, the rewards will be immense. They will be the ones that are able to harness the power of AI to drive new levels of innovation, value creation, and human potential, and to shape a future that is more productive, more fulfilling, and more human-centered than ever before. Chapter 4. Adapting Jobs and the Workforce. As artificial intelligence continues to advance and permeate every aspect of business and society, it is becoming increasingly clear that the nature of work itself is undergoing a profound transformation. From the factory floor to the executive suite, AI is reshaping the way we think about jobs, skills, and the very relationship between humans and machines in the workplace. On one hand, the rise of AI holds immense promise for enhancing productivity, driving innovation, and creating new opportunities for growth and value creation. By automating routine tasks, providing real-time insights and recommendations, and augmenting human capabilities in powerful new ways, AI has the potential to make work more efficient, effective, and engaging than ever before. At the same time, however, the rapid pace of AI development and deployment is also raising concerns about the future of jobs and the workforce. As machines become capable of performing an ever wider range of tasks, there is a risk that many jobs could be automated away entirely, leading to widespread technological unemployment and economic disruption. Even for those jobs that are not fully automated, the integration of AI into the workplace is likely to require significant changes to the skills, competencies, and ways of working that are needed to succeed. From data literacy and digital fluency to emotional intelligence and adaptability, the demands of an AI-driven economy will be very different from those of the past. For organizations and individuals alike, navigating this new landscape will require a proactive and strategic approach to workforce development and job design. It will require a deep understanding of the capabilities and limitations of AI, as well as a willingness to experiment with new approaches to learning, collaboration, and problem-solving. In this chapter, we will explore the many ways in which AI is transforming the nature of jobs and the workforce, and what organizations and individuals can do to adapt and thrive in this new era. We will examine the skills and competencies that are likely to be most valuable in an AI-driven economy, as well as the new models of education, training, and career development that will be needed to cultivate those skills. We will also consider the broader societal implications of AI on the workforce, including the potential for job displacement and the need for new social and economic policies to support workers in transition. We will explore the ethical and moral considerations surrounding the use of AI in the workplace and the role that organizations, governments, and individuals all have to play in ensuring that the benefits of this technology are widely shared. Throughout this chapter, our goal is to provide a comprehensive and nuanced perspective on the future of work in an age of AI. We recognize that the challenges and opportunities presented by this technology are complex and multifaceted, and that there are no easy answers or one-size-fits-all solutions. However, By taking a proactive and thoughtful approach to workforce development and job design, we believe that organizations and individuals can position themselves for success in an AI-driven economy. By cultivating the right skills, embracing new ways of working and committing to ongoing learning and adaptation, we can harness the power of AI to create a future of work that is more productive, more fulfilling, and more human-centered than ever before. Of course, the path forward will not be easy, and there will undoubtedly be challenges and setbacks along the way. But as we will see in the coming pages, the potential benefits of AI for jobs and the workforce are simply too great to ignore. By working together to navigate this new landscape with wisdom, compassion, and a shared sense of purpose, we can ensure that the rise of AI leads to a brighter and more prosperous future for all. Which jobs are most at risk of AI automation, and which are complementary to AI? As AI continues to advance and become more sophisticated, it is clear that its impact on the workforce will be significant and far-reaching. While some jobs are likely to be automated away entirely, others will be transformed in ways that require new skills and ways of working alongside AI systems. Jobs most at risk of AI automation. When it comes to identifying which jobs are most at risk of AI automation, it is important to consider the nature of the tasks involved and the extent to which they can be codified and performed by machines. In general, jobs that involve routine, repetitive tasks that can be easily automated are at the highest risk of being displaced by AI. For example, in industries such as manufacturing, transportation, and retail, many jobs involve tasks such as assembly line work, data entry, and inventory management that are highly predictable and can be easily performed by robots or AI systems. As these technologies become more advanced and cost-effective, it is likely that many of these jobs will be automated away entirely. Similarly, in white-collar industries such as finance, accounting, and law, there are many tasks that involve processing large amounts of structured data and applying standardized rules and procedures. These tasks, such as document review, financial analysis, and legal research, are also highly susceptible to automation by AI systems that can quickly and accurately process vast amounts of information. Other jobs that may be at high risk of AI automation include customer service roles that involve answering routine inquiries or processing transactions, as well as certain types of sales and marketing positions that rely on predictable scripts or algorithms to interact with customers. Jobs complementary to AI. While some jobs are at high risk of being automated away by AI, others are likely to be complementary to these systems, requiring new skills and ways of working that leverage the strengths of both human and machine intelligence. For example, jobs that involve complex problem-solving, creativity, and emotional intelligence are likely to be highly complementary to AI. These roles, such as strategic planning, product design, and people management, require the kinds of cognitive and interpersonal skills that are difficult to automate and are likely to become even more valuable in an AI-driven economy. Similarly, jobs that involve working with and interpreting the outputs of AI systems are likely to be in high demand. These roles, such as data scientists, AI ethicists, and machine learning engineers, will require a deep understanding of how AI systems work and how to use them effectively to drive business value and societal benefit. Other jobs that may be complementary to AI include those that involve teaching and training others to work with these systems, as well as roles that focus on ensuring the responsible and ethical development and deployment of AI technologies. These jobs, such as AI trainers, ethics officers, and policy advisors, will be critical in helping organizations navigate the complex social and ethical implications of AI and ensuring that its benefits are widely shared. Rethinking jobs and skills for an AI-driven economy. Of course, the impact of AI on jobs and the workforce is not a simple binary between those that will be automated away and those that will be complementary to these systems. In reality, the vast majority of jobs are likely to be transformed in some way by AI, requiring workers to adapt and develop new skills in order to remain competitive. For example, even in industries where many tasks are automated by AI, there will still be a need for human workers to oversee and manage these systems, troubleshoot problems, and make strategic decisions based on the insights and recommendations provided by AI. Similarly, in roles that are complementary to AI, workers will need to develop new skills in data analysis, programming, and design thinking in order to effectively collaborate with and leverage these systems. To prepare for this new reality, organizations will need to fundamentally rethink their approach to job design, skills development, and workforce planning. This may involve breaking down traditional job roles and creating new, more flexible and adaptive positions that can evolve alongside AI systems. It may also require investing in ongoing training and upskilling programs that help workers continuously adapt to new technologies and ways of working. At the same time, individuals will need to take a proactive approach to their own career development, seeking out opportunities to learn new skills and gain experience working with AI systems. This may involve pursuing formal education and training programs in fields such as data science, computer science, and human-centered design, as well as engaging in ongoing self-directed learning and experimentation. Ultimately, the key to success in an AI-driven economy will be a combination of technical skills, cognitive capabilities, and interpersonal competencies. Workers who are able to combine deep subject matter expertise with the ability to work effectively alongside AI systems and collaborate with diverse teams will be well positioned to thrive in the jobs of the future. Conclusion: the impact of AI on jobs and the workforce is complex and multifaceted, and will require ongoing adaptation and learning from both organizations and individuals. While some jobs are clearly at risk of being automated away by AI, others are likely to be highly complementary to these systems, requiring new skills and ways of working. To navigate this new landscape successfully, organizations will need to take a proactive and strategic approach to workforce planning and development, while individuals will need to commit to ongoing learning and skill acquisition. By working together to build a shared understanding of the challenges and opportunities presented by AI, we can ensure that its benefits are widely shared and that no one is left behind in the transition to an AI-driven economy. Reskilling the workforce for an AI economy. As AI continues to transform the nature of work and the skills required to succeed in the workforce, it is becoming increasingly clear that reskilling and upskilling will be critical to ensuring that workers are able to adapt and thrive in the face of technological change. In this section, we will explore some of the key strategies and approaches that organizations and individuals can use to reskill the workforce for an AI economy. Assessing skills gaps and training needs. The first step in any reskilling effort is to assess the current skills and capabilities of the workforce and identify areas where there are gaps or deficiencies. This may involve conducting surveys or assessments to determine the level of digital literacy and AI-related skills among workers, as well as analyzing job descriptions and performance data to identify areas where new skills may be required. Based on this assessment, organizations can then develop targeted training and development programs that are designed to address specific skills gaps and prepare workers for the demands of an AI-driven economy. These programs may include a range of different learning modalities, such as online courses, workshops, simulations, and on-the-job training, depending on the needs and preferences of the workforce. Emphasizing lifelong learning and adaptability. One of the key challenges of reskilling the workforce for an AI economy is the rapid pace of technological change and the need for workers to continuously adapt and learn new skills throughout their careers. To address this challenge, organizations need to foster a culture of lifelong learning and emphasize the importance of adaptability and flexibility in the face of change. This may involve providing workers with ongoing access to learning and development resources, such as online courses, training programs, and mentorship opportunities, as well as creating incentives and rewards for workers who demonstrate a commitment to continuous learning and skill acquisition. It may also involve designing jobs and career pathways that allow for ongoing growth and development, rather than simply focusing on specific tasks or roles. Collaborative learning and skills sharing. Another key strategy for reskilling the workforce for an AI economy is to foster a culture of collaborative learning and skills sharing within organizations. By encouraging workers to share their knowledge and expertise with one another, organizations can create a more dynamic and adaptive learning environment that allows for rapid skills acquisition and knowledge transfer. This may involve creating formal mentorship or coaching programs that pair experienced workers with newer employees, as well as using collaborative tools and platforms to facilitate knowledge sharing and problem solving across teams and departments. It may also involve creating opportunities for workers to engage in cross-functional projects or rotational assignments that allow them to gain exposure to new skills and ways of working. Partnering with educational institutions and training providers. To effectively reskill the workforce for an AI economy, organizations may also need to partner with educational institutions and training providers to develop and deliver targeted training programs that are aligned with the needs of the business. This may involve working with universities, community colleges, or vocational schools to create specialized courses or degree programs in fields such as data science, machine learning, or AI ethics. It may also involve partnering with online learning platforms or training providers to create customized training programs that can be delivered at scale to large numbers of workers. By leveraging the expertise and resources of external partners, organizations can accelerate the pace of reskilling and ensure that workers have access to the most relevant and up-to-date skills and knowledge. Focusing on soft skills and emotional intelligence. While technical skills and knowledge are certainly important for success in an AI-driven economy, it is also increasingly clear that soft skills and emotional intelligence will be critical to navigating the complex social and ethical implications of these technologies. As such, any reskilling effort must also focus on developing these types of skills and competencies. This may involve providing training and development opportunities that focus on skills such as communication, collaboration, empathy, and adaptability, as well as creating opportunities for workers to engage in experiential learning and problem-solving that requires them to navigate complex social and emotional dynamics. It may also involve providing coaching and support to help workers develop greater self-awareness, emotional regulation and resilience in the face of change and uncertainty. The role of government and policy. While organizations and individuals have a critical role to play in reskilling the workforce for an AI economy, it is also clear that government and policy will need to play a key role in supporting and enabling these efforts. This may involve providing funding and resources for training and development programs, as well as creating incentives and regulations that encourage organizations to invest in reskilling and upskilling their workers. It may also involve developing new social and economic policies that provide support and protection for workers who are displaced by automation or who need to transition to new roles or industries. This could include things like universal basic income, job retraining programs, or expanded access to education and training resources. Conclusion. Reskilling the workforce for an AI economy is a complex and ongoing challenge that will require the efforts and collaboration of multiple stakeholders, including organizations, individuals, educational institutions, and policymakers. By taking a proactive and strategic approach to skills development, lifelong learning, and workforce planning, however, we can help ensure that workers are able to adapt and thrive in the face of technological change. Ultimately, the goal of any reskilling effort should be to create a more dynamic, adaptable, and equitable workforce that is able to harness the power of AI for positive social and economic impact. By investing in the skills and capabilities of workers and creating a culture of continuous learning and growth, we can build a future of work that is more productive, fulfilling, and human-centered than ever before. The evolving human-machine partnership at work. As AI technologies continue to advance and become more integrated into the workplace, the relationship between humans and machines is undergoing a profound transformation. Rather than simply replacing human workers, AI is increasingly being used to augment and enhance human capabilities, creating new forms of human-machine collaboration and partnership. The changing nature of work. One of the key ways in which AI is transforming the nature of work is by automating routine and repetitive tasks, freeing up human workers to focus on higher-level, more creative and strategic work. For example, in industries such as finance and accounting, AI-powered systems are being used to automate tasks such as data entry, reconciliation, and report generation, allowing human workers to focus on more complex analysis and decision-making. Similarly, in fields such as healthcare and education, AI is being used to augment human expertise and decision-making, providing doctors and teachers with real-time insights and recommendations based on vast amounts of data and knowledge. This is allowing human workers to provide more personalized and effective care and instruction, while also reducing the risk of errors and improving overall outcomes. At the same time, the integration of AI into the workplace is also creating new forms of human-machine collaboration. where humans and machines work together in ways that leverage the strengths of both. For example, in manufacturing and logistics, humans and robots are increasingly working side by side on assembly lines and in warehouses, with machines handling tasks that require speed, precision, and consistency, while humans focus on tasks that require flexibility, judgment, and problem-solving skills. The importance of trust and transparency. As the partnership between humans and machines continues to evolve, it is becoming increasingly important to build trust and transparency into these collaborative relationships. This means ensuring that human workers understand how AI systems work, what their capabilities and limitations are, and how they are being used to make decisions and recommendations. It also means creating mechanisms for human oversight and control so that workers can intervene and override AI systems when necessary, and ensuring that there is clear accountability and responsibility for the outcomes of AI-driven decisions and actions. This may involve creating new roles and functions within organizations, such as AI ethics officers or oversight committees, to ensure that AI is being used in a responsible and transparent manner. The need for new skills and competencies. As the nature of work continues to evolve in response to AI and automation, it is becoming increasingly important for workers to develop new skills and competencies that allow them to effectively collaborate with and leverage these technologies. This may involve developing technical skills in areas such as data analysis, programming, and machine learning, as well as non-technical skills such as critical thinking, problem-solving, and emotional intelligence. It may also involve developing new ways of working and collaborating with machines, such as learning how to interpret and act on the insights and recommendations provided by AI systems, or how to design and implement AI-powered solutions that augment and enhance human capabilities. This will require ongoing learning and adaptation on the part of workers, as well as support and resources from organizations to help them develop these skills and competencies. The benefits and challenges of human-machine collaboration. The evolution of human-machine collaboration in the workplace brings with it both significant benefits and challenges. On the one hand, the integration of AI and automation into the workplace has the potential to significantly increase productivity, efficiency, and innovation, while also freeing up human workers to focus on more meaningful and fulfilling work. On the other hand, the increasing reliance on machines in the workplace also raises concerns about job displacement, skills obsolescence, and the potential for AI to perpetuate or even amplify existing biases and inequalities. There are also concerns about the impact of AI on worker privacy, autonomy, and well-being, as well as the potential for AI to be used in ways that are unethical or harmful. To address these challenges and realize the full benefits of human-machine collaboration, it will be important for organizations to take a proactive and responsible approach to the development and deployment of AI in the workplace. This may involve creating clear guidelines and policies around the use of AI, ensuring that workers are involved in the design and implementation of AI systems, and providing ongoing training and support to help workers adapt to new ways of working. The future of human-machine collaboration. As AI continues to advance and become more integrated into the workplace, the nature of human-machine collaboration is likely to continue to evolve in ways that are both exciting and challenging. On the one hand, the increasing sophistication and versatility of AI systems is likely to create new opportunities for human workers to focus on more creative, strategic, and fulfilling work, while also improving overall productivity and efficiency. On the other hand, the increasing reliance on machines in the workplace is also likely to create new challenges and risks, such as job displacement, skills obsolescence, and the potential for AI to be used in ways that are unethical or harmful. To navigate these challenges and realize the full potential of human-machine collaboration, it will be important for organizations to take a proactive and responsible approach to the development and deployment of AI in the workplace. This may involve investing in ongoing training and development for workers, creating clear guidelines and policies around the use of AI, and ensuring that there is meaningful human oversight and control over AI systems. It may also involve creating new roles and functions within organizations, such as AI ethics officers or oversight committees, to ensure that AI is being used in a way that is transparent, accountable, and aligned with human values and interests. Ultimately, the key to successful human-machine collaboration in the workplace will be to strike a balance between the efficiency and capabilities of machines and the creativity, empathy, and judgment of human workers. By leveraging the strengths of both humans and machines, organizations can create a more dynamic, innovative, and fulfilling workplace that benefits both workers and the bottom line. Addressing the societal challenges of job displacement. As AI and automation continue to transform the nature of work and the skills required to succeed in the workforce, there is growing concern about the potential for widespread job displacement and the resulting societal challenges. While estimates vary, some studies suggest that as many as 47% of jobs in the United States could be at risk of automation in the coming decades, with similar trends expected in other countries around the world. The risks and consequences of job displacement. The consequences of widespread job displacement could be significant and far-reaching, potentially exacerbating existing social and economic inequalities and creating new forms of social and political instability. For individual workers and their families, job loss can lead to financial hardship, loss of healthcare and other benefits, and a range of mental health challenges such as anxiety, depression, and substance abuse. At a societal level, widespread job displacement could lead to increased poverty and homelessness, reduced consumer spending and economic growth, and a range of other negative social and economic impacts. There are also concerns about the potential for job displacement to disproportionately impact certain groups, such as low-skilled workers, older workers, and those in rural or economically disadvantaged communities. Strategies for mitigating the impact of job displacement. To address the challenges of job displacement and ensure that the benefits of AI and automation are widely shared, it will be important for policymakers, businesses, and other stakeholders to develop and implement a range of strategies and solutions. Some potential approaches include 1. Investing in education and training. One of the most important strategies for mitigating the impact of job displacement is to invest in education and training programs that help workers develop the skills and competencies needed to succeed in an AI-driven economy. This may involve expanding access to vocational and technical training programs, as well as creating new forms of lifelong learning and reskilling opportunities. 2. Strengthening social safety nets. Another key strategy is to strengthen and expand social safety net programs, such as unemployment insurance, health care, and housing assistance, to ensure that workers who are displaced by automation have access to the support and resources they need to transition to new jobs and industries. 3. Promoting job creation and entrepreneurship. To offset the potential job losses from automation, it will be important to promote job creation and entrepreneurship in new and emerging industries, such as clean energy, healthcare, and technology. This may involve providing incentives and support for small businesses and startups, as well as investing in infrastructure and other public goods that create new job opportunities. 4. Encouraging corporate responsibility. Businesses also have an important role to play in addressing the challenges of job displacement by investing in worker training and development, creating new job opportunities, and ensuring that the benefits of automation are shared more broadly across society. This may involve developing new corporate social responsibility initiatives, as well as working collaboratively with policymakers and other stakeholders to address shared challenges. 5. Exploring new models of work and income. Finally, it may be necessary to explore new models of work and income, such as universal basic income or job sharing, that provide greater economic security and stability for workers in an age of rapid technological change. While these approaches are still largely untested, they represent important areas for further research and experimentation. The need for collaboration and collective action. Ultimately, addressing the societal challenges of job displacement will require collaboration and collective action across a range of stakeholders, including policymakers, businesses, educators, and civil society organizations. It will also require a fundamental rethinking of many aspects of our economic and social systems, from the way we value and compensate work to the way we provide social protection and support for those who are most vulnerable. While the challenges are significant, there are also important opportunities to create a more equitable, sustainable, and human-centered future of work. By investing in the skills and capabilities of workers, strengthening social safety nets, and exploring new models of work and income, we can help ensure that the benefits of AI and automation are more widely shared, and that no one is left behind in the transition to an AI-driven economy. Conclusion. The societal challenges of job displacement posed by AI and automation are complex and multifaceted and will require a range of strategies and solutions to address. While there are certainly risks and challenges associated with these technologies, there are also important opportunities to create a more dynamic, innovative, and equitable future of work. By taking a proactive and collaborative approach to addressing these challenges, and by investing in the skills, support, and resources that workers need to succeed in an AI-driven economy, we can help ensure that the benefits of these technologies are more widely shared, and that the future of work is one that works for everyone. Ultimately, the key will be to strike a balance between the efficiency and productivity gains of automation and the need to ensure that all members of society have access to meaningful work and economic opportunity. Chapter 5. Responsible and Ethical AI. Introduction. As artificial intelligence, AI, continues to advance and become more deeply integrated into every aspect of our lives, it is becoming increasingly clear that the development and deployment of these technologies must be guided by a strong ethical framework. While AI has the potential to bring immense benefits to society, from improved healthcare and education to increased productivity and innovation, it also raises a host of complex ethical and social challenges that must be carefully navigated. At the heart of these challenges is the question of how to ensure that AI systems are developed and used in ways that are transparent, accountable, and aligned with human values and interests. This requires grappling with a range of thorny issues, from bias and fairness in AI decision-making to privacy and security in the collection and use of personal data. It also requires confronting the broader societal implications of AI, from its impact on jobs and the economy to its potential to exacerbate existing social and economic inequalities. As AI becomes more powerful and pervasive, there is a risk that it could be used in ways that harm individuals and communities, particularly those who are already marginalized or disadvantaged. To mitigate these risks and ensure that AI is developed and used in a responsible and ethical manner, it is essential that all stakeholders, including developers, policymakers, businesses, and civil society organizations, work together to establish clear guidelines and best practices for the development and deployment of these technologies. This chapter will explore the key ethical and social challenges posed by AI and outline some of the strategies and approaches that can be used to address them. We will begin by examining the importance of developing AI systems that are transparent, explainable, and accountable, and the role that human oversight and control must play in ensuring that these systems are used in ways that are consistent with human values and interests. We will then turn to the issue of bias and fairness in AI, exploring the ways in which these technologies can perpetuate or even amplify existing social and economic inequalities, and the steps that can be taken to mitigate these risks. This will include a discussion of the need for diverse and inclusive teams in the development of AI systems, as well as the importance of rigorous testing and auditing to identify and address bias. Next, we will examine the privacy and security implications of AI, including the risks posed by the collection and use of personal data, and the need for strong safeguards and protections to ensure that individuals' rights and interests are protected. We will also consider the potential for AI to be used in ways that are deceptive or manipulative, and the steps that can be taken to prevent these harms. Finally, we will explore the broader societal implications of AI, including its impact on jobs and the economy, and the need for policies and initiatives that promote the responsible development and deployment of these technologies. This will include a discussion of the role that governments, businesses, and civil society organizations can play in shaping the future of AI, and the importance of public engagement and dialogue in ensuring that these technologies are developed and used in ways that benefit everyone. Throughout this chapter, we will emphasize the need for a proactive and collaborative approach to the ethical and social challenges posed by AI. While there are certainly risks and challenges associated with these technologies, there are also immense opportunities to use them to create a more just, equitable, and sustainable future for all. By working together to establish clear guidelines and best practices for the responsible development and deployment of AI, we can help ensure that these opportunities are realized and that the benefits of these technologies are widely shared. The importance of developing AI responsibly to benefit humanity. As AI technologies become more advanced and ubiquitous, it is crucial that their development and deployment be guided by a strong sense of social responsibility and a commitment to benefiting humanity as a whole. While the potential benefits of AI are immense, ranging from improved healthcare and education to increased productivity and innovation, there are also significant risks and challenges that must be carefully addressed. At the most basic level, the development of AI must be driven by a clear and compelling vision of how these technologies can be used to improve people's lives and address some of the world's most pressing challenges. This means focusing not just on the technical capabilities of AI systems, but also on the social, economic, and environmental contexts in which they will be used, and the potential impacts they may have on individuals, communities, and society as a whole. One key aspect of responsible AI development is ensuring that these technologies are created and used in ways that are transparent, accountable, and aligned with human values and interests. This requires a commitment to openness and transparency in the development process, including clear communication about the capabilities and limitations of AI systems, as well as the data and algorithms that underpin them. It also requires robust mechanisms for accountability and oversight, including human control over key decisions and the ability to audit and review the performance of AI systems. This is particularly important in high-stakes domains such as healthcare, criminal justice, and national security, where the consequences of AI-driven decisions can be significant and far-reaching. Another critical aspect of responsible AI development is a focus on fairness, inclusion, and non-discrimination. As discussed in the previous section, AI systems can perpetuate or even amplify existing social and economic inequalities if they are not designed and used in ways that are fair and inclusive. This requires a proactive approach to identifying and mitigating bias in AI systems, as well as a commitment to diversity and inclusion in the teams that develop and deploy these technologies. It also requires a recognition of the potential for AI to exacerbate existing power imbalances and inequalities, and a commitment to using these technologies in ways that promote greater social and economic justice. This may involve developing AI systems that are specifically designed to benefit marginalized or underserved communities, or using AI to identify and address systemic barriers to opportunity and inclusion. In addition to these social and ethical considerations, responsible AI development also requires a strong commitment to safety, security, and robustness. As AI systems become more powerful and autonomous, there is a risk that they could cause unintended harm or be used in ways that are malicious or destructive. This requires a proactive approach to identifying and mitigating potential risks and vulnerabilities, as well as a commitment to ongoing testing, monitoring, and improvement of AI systems. It also requires a recognition of the potential for AI to be used in ways that are deceptive, manipulative, or exploitative, and a commitment to developing and deploying these technologies in ways that respect individual privacy, autonomy, and dignity. This may involve establishing clear guidelines and regulations around the use of personal data and the deployment of AI in sensitive domains such as healthcare, education, and public safety. Ultimately, the responsible development of AI requires a multi-stakeholder approach that brings together researchers, developers, policymakers, and civil society organizations to address the complex social, economic, and ethical implications of these technologies. This may involve the creation of new institutions and governance frameworks, such as independent oversight boards or ethical review committees, as well as the development of new standards, guidelines, and best practices for the responsible development and deployment of AI. It may also involve greater public engagement and dialogue around the potential benefits and risks of AI, as well as the values and priorities that should guide its development and use. By fostering a culture of openness, transparency, and accountability in the development of AI, and by working together to address the complex challenges and opportunities posed by these technologies, we can help ensure that they are developed and used in ways that benefit humanity as a whole. In the following sections, we will explore some of the key strategies and approaches that can be used to promote the responsible development of AI, from algorithmic accountability and transparency to the promotion of diversity and inclusion in the AI workforce. By taking a proactive and collaborative approach to these challenges, we can help ensure that the immense potential of AI is harnessed for the benefit of all, and that the risks and challenges posed by these technologies are effectively addressed. Algorithmic bias, transparency, privacy, and other ethical considerations. As AI systems become more advanced and widely deployed, it is essential to carefully consider the ethical implications of these technologies and take proactive steps to address potential harms and risks. Some of the key ethical considerations in the development and use of AI include algorithmic bias, transparency, and privacy. Algorithmic bias. One of the most significant ethical challenges posed by AI is the risk of algorithmic bias, which occurs when AI systems produce results that are unfair, discriminatory, or otherwise harmful to certain groups of people. This can happen when AI algorithms are trained on biased data, or when they are designed in ways that reflect and perpetuate existing social and economic inequalities. For example, facial recognition systems have been shown to have higher error rates for people with darker skin tones, while hiring algorithms have been found to discriminate against women and other underrepresented groups. These biases can lead to serious harms, such as wrongful arrests, denied job opportunities, or limited access to healthcare and other critical services. To address the problem of algorithmic bias, it is essential to take a proactive and multifaceted approach. This may involve developing more diverse and representative datasets for training AI systems, as well as designing algorithms that are more transparent and accountable. It may also require greater oversight and regulation of AI systems, particularly in high-stakes domains such as criminal justice and healthcare. Transparency. Another key ethical consideration in the development and use of AI is transparency, which refers to the extent to which the decision-making processes of AI systems are open, understandable, and explainable to the people who are affected by them. Without sufficient transparency, it can be difficult to identify and address potential biases or errors in AI systems, or to hold developers and deployers of these technologies accountable for their impacts. To promote greater transparency in AI, it may be necessary to develop new technical standards and guidelines for the design and documentation of AI systems, as well as new legal and regulatory frameworks that require greater openness and accountability from AI developers and users. This may also involve greater public education and engagement around AI to help people understand how these technologies work and what their potential impacts may be. Privacy. Privacy is another critical ethical consideration in the development and use of AI, particularly as these technologies rely on vast amounts of personal data to function effectively. The collection, storage, and use of this data raises significant risks to individual privacy and autonomy, as well as the potential for data breaches, identity theft, and other harms. To address these risks, it is essential to develop strong privacy protections and data governance frameworks for AI systems, including clear guidelines for data collection, storage, and use, as well as robust security measures to prevent unauthorized access or misuse of personal data. It may also require greater transparency and user control over how personal data is collected and used by AI systems, as well as stronger legal and regulatory protections for individual privacy rights. Other ethical considerations. In addition to these key issues, there are a range of other ethical considerations that must be taken into account in the development and use of AI, including fairness and non-discrimination. Ensuring that AI systems are designed and used in ways that are fair and non-discriminatory, and that they do not perpetuate or amplify existing social and economic inequalities. Accountability and responsibility. Developing clear frameworks for accountability and responsibility in the development and use of AI systems, including mechanisms for redress and compensation when harms occur. Transparency and explainability. Ensuring that AI systems are designed and documented in ways that are transparent and explainable to the people who are affected by them, including clear communication about their capabilities, limitations, and potential impacts. Safety and security. Ensuring that AI systems are designed and deployed in ways that are safe, secure, and robust, with strong safeguards against unintended harms or malicious uses. Human agency and oversight. Ensuring that humans remain in control of key decisions and actions taken by AI systems, with clear mechanisms for human oversight, intervention, and accountability. To effectively address these and other ethical considerations in the development and use of AI, It will be necessary to take a multi-stakeholder approach that involves collaboration and dialogue among researchers, developers, policymakers, and civil society organizations. This may involve the development of new ethical frameworks, guidelines, and best practices for the responsible development and deployment of AI, as well as ongoing public engagement and education to help people understand the potential benefits and risks of these technologies. Ultimately, the goal of responsible and ethical AI development should be to create technologies that benefit humanity as a whole while minimizing potential harms and risks. By taking a proactive and collaborative approach to these challenges, and by prioritizing transparency, accountability, and fairness in the design and use of AI systems, we can help ensure that these technologies are developed and deployed in ways that promote the greater good and respect the rights and dignity of all people, working with policymakers to develop safety nets and smart regulations. As AI technologies become more advanced and widely deployed, it is increasingly important for policymakers to work closely with researchers, developers, and other stakeholders to develop effective safety nets and smart regulations that promote the responsible and ethical development and use of these technologies. Safety nets. One key area where policymakers can play a critical role is in the development of safety nets to protect individuals and communities from potential harms and risks associated with AI. This may include a range of measures such as social protection programs, developing or expanding social protection programs such as unemployment insurance, healthcare, and housing assistance to help individuals and families affected by job displacement or other economic disruptions caused by AI. Retraining and reskilling programs. Investing in retraining and reskilling programs to help workers adapt to new job roles and industries as AI technologies automate or transform existing jobs. Community development initiatives. Supporting community development initiatives that promote economic resilience and adaptability in the face of technological change, such as entrepreneurship programs, small business support, and infrastructure investments. Consumer protection regulations. Developing or strengthening consumer protection regulations to ensure that individuals are not harmed by AI-driven products or services, such as algorithmic bias in credit scoring or discriminatory pricing. By working closely with researchers, developers, and other stakeholders to identify potential risks and harms associated with AI, and by developing targeted safety net programs and initiatives to address these risks, policymakers can help ensure that the benefits of these technologies are widely shared and that potential harms are minimized. Smart regulations. In addition to safety nets, policymakers also have a critical role to play in developing smart regulations that promote the responsible and ethical development and use of AI. This may involve a range of approaches, such as ethical guidelines and standards, collaborating with industry, academia, and civil society organizations to develop ethical guidelines and standards for the development and use of AI, such as the IEEE's Ethically Aligned Design Standards or the OECD's AI Principles. Algorithmic accountability and transparency. Developing regulations that require AI developers and deployers to be transparent about the data and algorithms used in their systems, and to be accountable for any harms or biases that may result from their use. Privacy and data protection. Strengthening privacy and data protection regulations to ensure that individuals' personal data is collected, used, and stored in ways that are transparent, secure, and respectful of their rights and dignity. Antitrust and competition policy. Updating antitrust and competition policies to ensure that the development and deployment of AI technologies does not lead to excessive market concentration or anti-competitive practices. Liability and redress mechanisms. Establishing clear legal frameworks for liability and redress in cases where AI systems cause harm or violate individual rights, and ensuring that affected individuals have access to effective remedies and compensation. By working closely with industry, academia, and civil society organizations to develop smart and effective regulations for AI, policymakers can help create a legal and regulatory environment that promotes innovation and economic growth, while also protecting individual rights and minimizing potential harms. Collaborative governance. Ultimately, the development of effective safety nets and smart regulations for AI will require a collaborative and multi-stakeholder approach to governance. This may involve the creation of new institutions and governance frameworks such as multi-stakeholder forums, establishing multi-stakeholder forums that bring together researchers, developers, policymakers, and civil society organizations to discuss and address the social, economic, and ethical implications of AI. Independent oversight bodies. Creating independent oversight bodies such as national AI ethics commissions or international AI governance organizations to provide guidance and oversight on the responsible development and use of AI technologies. Public-private partnerships. Fostering public-private partnerships that leverage the expertise and resources of industry, government, and civil society organizations to develop and implement effective AI policies and initiatives. By working together in a collaborative and inclusive manner, policymakers, researchers, developers, and other stakeholders can help ensure that the development and use of AI technologies is guided by a strong commitment to social responsibility, transparency, and accountability. This can help create a future in which the benefits of AI are widely shared, and the risks and challenges posed by these technologies are effectively managed and mitigated. The role of business in shaping an equitable, prosperous AI future. As AI technologies continue to advance and transform every aspect of our lives, businesses have a critical role to play in shaping an equitable and prosperous AI future. From the development and deployment of AI systems to the creation of new products, services, and business models, businesses are at the forefront of the AI revolution and have a unique opportunity and responsibility to ensure that these technologies are developed and used in ways that benefit society as a whole. Ethical and responsible AI development. One of the most important ways that businesses can contribute to an equitable and prosperous AI future is by prioritizing ethical and responsible AI development. This means going beyond simply complying with existing laws and regulations, and proactively considering the social and ethical implications of AI technologies at every stage of the development process. This may involve establishing clear ethical principles and guidelines for AI development, such as those outlined in the IEEE's Ethically Aligned Design Standards or the OECD's AI Principles. It may also involve investing in diverse and inclusive AI teams to ensure that a wide range of perspectives and experiences are represented in the development process, and that potential biases and harms are identified and addressed early on. Businesses can also play a key role in promoting transparency and accountability in AI development, by being open and transparent about the data and algorithms used in their AI systems, and by establishing clear mechanisms for oversight, auditing, and redress in cases where harms or biases are identified. Inclusive and equitable AI deployment. In addition to ethical and responsible AI development, businesses also have a critical role to play in ensuring that AI technologies are deployed in ways that are inclusive and equitable. This means actively working to ensure that the benefits of AI are widely shared and that potential harms and risks are mitigated, particularly for marginalized and vulnerable communities. This may involve developing AI products and services that are accessible and affordable to a wide range of users, and that are designed with the needs and perspectives of diverse communities in mind. It may also involve partnering with community organizations and advocacy groups to ensure that the deployment of AI technologies is informed by the experiences and needs of those who are most affected by them. Businesses can also play a key role in addressing the potential economic and social disruptions caused by AI, such as job displacement and income inequality. This may involve investing in retraining and reskilling programs for workers affected by automation, as well as supporting policies and initiatives that promote economic resilience and adaptability, such as universal basic income or portable benefits. Collaboration and partnership. To effectively shape an equitable and prosperous AI future, businesses will need to work closely with policymakers, researchers, civil society organizations, and other stakeholders. This may involve participating in multi-stakeholder forums and initiatives focused on the responsible development and deployment of AI, such as the Partnership on AI or the AI for Good Global Summit. It may also involve collaborating with academic institutions and research organizations to advance the state-of-the-art in ethical and responsible AI development, and to build the talent pipeline needed to support the growth and evolution of the AI industry. Businesses can also play a key role in shaping public understanding and discourse around AI By being transparent and proactive in communicating about the potential benefits and risks of these technologies, and by engaging in public education and outreach efforts to help build trust and understanding. A call to action. Ultimately, the role of business in shaping an equitable and prosperous AI future is a call to action, a recognition that the development and deployment of these powerful technologies carries with it a profound responsibility to ensure that they are used in ways that benefit humanity as a whole. By prioritizing ethical and responsible AI development, inclusive and equitable AI deployment, and collaboration and partnership with key stakeholders, businesses can help create a future in which the transformative potential of AI is harnessed for the greater good, and in which the benefits of these technologies are widely shared and the risks and challenges are effectively managed and mitigated. This will require a fundamental shift in the way that many businesses approach AI, a move away from a narrow focus on short-term profits and market share, and towards a broader vision of social responsibility and stewardship. It will require a willingness to engage in difficult conversations and to make tough choices, and to prioritize the long-term health and well-being of society over short-term gains. But the rewards of this approach are clear, not only in terms of the positive impact that businesses can have on society, but also in terms of the long-term viability and resilience of their own organizations. By leading the way in the responsible and ethical development and deployment of AI, businesses can help build a future that is more equitable, prosperous, and sustainable for all. Chapter 6, Conclusion. Thriving in the Age of AI. Throughout this book, we have explored the profound and far-reaching impact that artificial intelligence is having on business, work, and society as a whole. From the rapid advancement of AI capabilities and the transformation of industries and business models, to the changing nature of jobs and the workforce, and the ethical and societal implications of these technologies, it is clear that we are in the midst of a technological revolution that is reshaping every aspect of our lives. As we have seen, the rise of AI presents both immense opportunities and significant challenges for businesses and individuals alike. On one hand, AI has the potential to drive unprecedented levels of innovation, productivity, and growth, and to help solve some of the world's most pressing problems, from climate change and disease to poverty and inequality. On the other hand, the rapid pace of change and the disruptive nature of these technologies also pose risks and challenges, from job displacement and skills obsolescence to privacy concerns and algorithmic bias. Navigating this complex and rapidly evolving landscape will require a proactive and strategic approach from businesses, policymakers, and individuals alike. It will require a willingness to embrace change and adapt to new realities, while also remaining grounded in fundamental values and principles such as transparency, accountability, and fairness. It will require ongoing learning and skills development, as well as a commitment to lifelong learning and adaptability, and it will require collaboration and partnership across sectors and stakeholders to ensure that the benefits of AI are widely shared and the risks and challenges are effectively managed. In this concluding chapter, we will synthesize the key themes and insights from the previous chapters and explore what it will take to thrive in the age of AI. We will consider the skills, mindsets, and strategies that businesses and individuals will need to adopt in order to navigate the challenges and opportunities of this new era, and the role that each of us can play in shaping a future that is more equitable, prosperous, and sustainable. We will also reflect on the broader societal implications of the AI revolution and the choices and actions that we will need to take as a global community to ensure that the transformative potential of these technologies is harnessed for the greater good. From the development of ethical frameworks and governance models for AI to the creation of new social contracts and safety nets for workers and citizens, there is much work to be done to build a future in which the benefits of AI are widely shared and the risks and challenges are effectively mitigated. Ultimately, the age of AI presents a once-in-a-generation opportunity to reimagine and rebuild our world in ways that are more inclusive, sustainable, and resilient. It is an opportunity to create new industries and jobs, to solve global challenges and improve the lives of people everywhere, and to build a future that is more prosperous and fulfilling for all. But seizing this opportunity will require bold leadership, innovative thinking, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. It will require a shared sense of purpose and a commitment to the greater good, and a recognition that the choices we make today will have profound implications for generations to come. As we embark on this journey into the age of AI, let us do so with a sense of hope, possibility, and shared responsibility. Let us work together to build a future that is more equitable, sustainable, and prosperous for all, and let us never lose sight of the incredible potential of these technologies to transform our world for the better. The future is ours to shape, and the time to act is now. Recap of key themes and the road ahead. As we have explored throughout this book, the rise of artificial intelligence is transforming every aspect of business, work, and society, presenting both immense opportunities and significant challenges. From the emergence of new industries and business models to the changing nature of jobs and the workforce, the impact of AI is both profound and far-reaching. At the same time, the rapid pace of technological change and the disruptive nature of AI also raise important questions and concerns, from the ethical implications of algorithmic decision-making to the potential for job displacement and economic disruption. Navigating these challenges will require a proactive and strategic approach from businesses, policymakers, and individuals alike, as well as a commitment to ensuring that the benefits of AI are widely shared and the risks are effectively managed. Key themes. Throughout the book, several key themes have emerged that are critical to understanding the impact of AI and the path forward. The transformative potential of AI, from enabling new products, services, and business models to driving efficiencies and improving decision-making, AI has the potential to fundamentally transform the way we live and work. The importance of responsible and ethical AI development, ensuring that AI is developed and deployed in a way that is transparent, accountable, and aligned with human values, is critical to realizing its full potential and mitigating potential harms. The changing nature of work and the need for new skills. As AI automates and augments many traditional jobs and tasks, workers will need to develop new skills and capabilities to remain competitive in the workforce. The role of public-private partnerships and collaboration. Addressing the challenges and opportunities of AI will require collaboration and partnership across sectors, including business, government, academia, and civil society. The need for proactive and adaptive policies and governance frameworks. As AI continues to evolve and its impact grows, policymakers will need to develop new governance frameworks and policies to ensure that its benefits are widely shared and its risks are effectively managed. The road ahead. As we look to the future, it is clear that the age of AI presents both immense challenges and incredible opportunities. To thrive in this new era, businesses, policymakers, and individuals will need to adopt a proactive and strategic approach that is grounded in key principles and values, such as transparency, accountability, and fairness. For businesses, this will mean embracing AI as a core driver of value creation and innovation, while also prioritizing responsible and ethical AI development and deployment. It will require investing in the skills and capabilities needed to succeed in an AI-driven economy, as well as partnering with stakeholders across sectors to address shared challenges and opportunities. For policymakers, the road ahead will require the development of new governance frameworks and policies that promote innovation and economic growth, while also protecting individual rights and ensuring that the benefits of AI are widely shared. This may include initiatives such as the creation of national AI strategies, the development of international standards and guidelines for responsible AI development, and the establishment of new social contracts and safety nets for workers and citizens. For individuals, thriving in the age of AI will require a commitment to lifelong learning and skill development, as well as a willingness to adapt to new ways of working and living. It will also require active engagement in shaping the future of AI, from advocating for responsible and ethical AI development to participating in public discourse and decision-making processes. Ultimately, the path forward will require a shared sense of purpose and a commitment to building a future that is more equitable, sustainable, and prosperous for all. It will require bold leadership, innovative thinking, and a willingness to challenge the status quo, while also remaining grounded in fundamental values and principles. As we navigate the challenges and opportunities of the age of AI, it is important to remember that the future is not predetermined, but rather shaped by the choices and actions we take today. By working together to harness the incredible potential of AI for the greater good, we can build a future that is more inclusive, resilient, and fulfilling for all. The road ahead may be uncertain, but the destination is clear. A world in which the transformative power of AI is used to create a better future for everyone. An optimistic vision for a human-centered, AI-enhanced world. As we consider the future of AI and its impact on our world, it is easy to focus on the challenges and risks. From job displacement and economic disruption to the ethical implications of algorithmic decision-making, the rise of AI raises important questions and concerns that must be addressed. However, it is equally important to recognize the incredible potential of AI to create a better future for all. By harnessing the power of these technologies in a responsible and ethical way, we have the opportunity to build a world that is more equitable, sustainable, and prosperous than ever before. At the heart of this vision is the idea of a human-centered, AI-enhanced world. In this future, AI is not seen as a replacement for human intelligence, but rather as a powerful tool that can augment and enhance our abilities. By leveraging the speed, accuracy, and scale of AI, we can tackle complex challenges and unlock new opportunities that were previously out of reach. For example, imagine a world in which AI-powered systems are used to optimize energy production and distribution, reducing carbon emissions and helping to mitigate the impacts of climate change. Or a world in which AI-assisted medical diagnosis and treatment helps to improve patient outcomes and reduce healthcare costs, making high-quality care more accessible to people around the world. In this vision of the future, AI is also used to create new jobs and economic opportunities, rather than simply displacing existing ones. As routine and repetitive tasks are automated, humans are freed up to focus on higher-level, more creative and value-added work. New industries and business models emerge, driven by the unique capabilities of AI and the ingenuity of human entrepreneurs and innovators. At the same time, the benefits of AI are not limited to the economic sphere. In a human-centered, AI-enhanced world, these technologies are also used to improve quality of life and address social and environmental challenges. From smart cities that optimize traffic flow and reduce pollution, to personalized education and training that helps individuals reach their full potential, the possibilities are endless. Of course, realizing this vision will require more than just technological innovation. It will require a fundamental shift in the way we think about the relationship between humans and machines, and a commitment to developing AI in a way that is transparent, accountable, and aligned with human values. It will require ongoing collaboration and partnership between businesses, policymakers, and civil society to ensure that the development and deployment of AI is guided by a strong ethical framework and a commitment to the greater good. And it will require investment in education and skills development to ensure that individuals are prepared to thrive in an AI-enhanced world. But if we can rise to these challenges and seize the opportunities before us, the benefits could be truly transformative. By leveraging the power of AI to solve global problems and improve the lives of people everywhere, we can create a future that is more equitable, sustainable, and prosperous for all. In this future, AI is not seen as a threat to humanity, but rather as a powerful ally in our quest to build a better world. It is a world in which the unique strengths of humans and machines are combined in new and powerful ways, unlocking previously unimaginable possibilities and creating a brighter future for generations to come. Of course, this vision is not a utopia, and there will undoubtedly be challenges and setbacks along the way. But by staying true to our values and working together in pursuit of the greater good, we can chart a course towards a human-centered, AI-enhanced future that benefits us all. As we stand at the threshold of this new era, let us embrace the incredible potential of AI with a sense of hope, excitement, and purpose. Let us work together to build a world in which the power of these technologies is harnessed for the benefit of all, and in which the unique strengths of humans and machines are combined to create a future that is more prosperous, fulfilling, and just. The road ahead may be uncertain, but the destination is clear. A better future for everyone, powered by the limitless potential of human ingenuity and artificial intelligence. Call to action for business leaders to embrace AI as an augmenting force. As we have explored throughout this book, The rise of artificial intelligence presents both immense opportunities and significant challenges for businesses in every industry. From enabling new products, services, and business models to driving efficiencies and improving decision-making, AI has the potential to fundamentally transform the way we work and create value. However, realizing this potential will require more than just technological innovation. It will require a fundamental shift in the way business leaders think about the role of AI in their organizations, and a willingness to embrace these technologies as a powerful force for augmenting and enhancing human capabilities. Too often, discussions about AI in business are framed in terms of automation and job displacement, with the assumption that machines will eventually replace human workers in many roles. While it is true that some jobs may be automated by AI, this narrow view fails to capture the true potential of these technologies to create new opportunities for growth, innovation, and value creation. Instead, business leaders must recognize that the real power of AI lies in its ability to augment and enhance human intelligence, rather than replace it. By leveraging the speed, accuracy, and scale of AI, businesses can unlock new insights, drive better decision-making, and create more value for customers and stakeholders. For example, consider a sales team that uses AI-powered analytics to identify patterns and trends in customer behavior, allowing them to tailor their approaches and offerings to individual needs and preferences, or a manufacturing company that uses AI to optimize production processes and reduce waste, improving efficiency and sustainability. In these and countless other examples, AI is not replacing human workers, but rather augmenting their abilities and enabling them to be more effective in their roles. By embracing AI as an augmenting force, business leaders can create a more dynamic, agile, and innovative organization that is better positioned to succeed in an increasingly competitive and rapidly changing world. Of course, achieving this vision will require more than just investing in AI technologies. It will require a commitment to developing the skills and capabilities needed to work effectively alongside these technologies, and to creating a culture that values experimentation, learning, and collaboration. Business leaders must prioritize training and education initiatives that help employees develop the technical and interpersonal skills needed to thrive in an AI-enhanced workplace. They must also foster a culture of innovation and risk-taking, encouraging employees to experiment with new ideas and approaches, and to learn from both successes and failures. At the same time, business leaders must also recognize the important role they play in shaping the broader societal and ethical implications of AI. As these technologies become more ubiquitous and powerful, it is essential that they are developed and deployed in a way that is transparent, accountable, and aligned with human values. This means engaging in ongoing dialogue and collaboration with policymakers, civil society organizations, and other stakeholders to ensure that the benefits of AI are widely shared and that the risks and challenges are effectively managed. It also means being proactive in addressing issues of bias, fairness, and transparency in AI systems, and in ensuring that these technologies are used in a way that respects individual privacy and autonomy. Ultimately, the call to action for business leaders is clear. Embrace AI as an augmenting force and work to create a future in which the unique strengths of humans and machines are combined to drive innovation, growth, and positive social impact. By doing so, businesses can not only succeed in an increasingly competitive and rapidly changing world, but also play a vital role in shaping a future that is more equitable, sustainable, and prosperous for all. The road ahead may be uncertain, but the destination is clear. A world in which the transformative power of AI is harnessed to create value, drive progress, and improve the lives of people everywhere. As business leaders, you have the opportunity and the responsibility to help lead the way. The time to act is now. The future belongs to those who can harmonize the best of human and artificial intelligence. As we stand at the precipice of a new era, the rise of artificial intelligence presents us with a choice. We can either resist these technologies out of fear and uncertainty, or we can embrace them as a powerful tool for unlocking human potential and creating a better future for all. The path we choose will determine not only the trajectory of our businesses and industries, but the course of human history itself. And while the challenges and risks of AI are significant, so too are the opportunities to harness these technologies for the greater good. Imagine a future in which the unique strengths of human and artificial intelligence are combined in perfect harmony. A future in which the creativity, empathy, and judgment of humans is augmented by the speed, accuracy, and scale of machines. A future in which the most complex and pressing problems facing our world, from climate change and disease to poverty and inequality, are tackled with unprecedented insight and efficacy. This is the future that belongs to those who can successfully harmonize the best of human and artificial intelligence. It is a future in which businesses and organizations that prioritize collaboration, innovation, and ethical responsibility will thrive, while those that cling to outdated models and mindsets will fall behind. But achieving this future will require more than just technological innovation. It will require a fundamental shift in the way we think about the relationship between humans and machines, and a commitment to developing AI in a way that is transparent, accountable, and aligned with human values. It will require ongoing collaboration and partnership between businesses, policymakers, and civil society to ensure that the development and deployment of AI is guided by a strong ethical framework and a commitment to the greater good. And it will require a willingness to embrace change and uncertainty, knowing that the path ahead may be difficult, but the destination is worth the journey. As we embark on this journey, it is important to remember that the future is not predetermined. The choices we make today, as individuals, as organizations, and as a society, will shape the course of the AI revolution and determine whether its benefits are realized or its risks are left unchecked. Will we use these technologies to create a more equitable and prosperous world, or will we allow them to exacerbate existing inequalities and social divisions? Will we prioritize the development of AI that augments and enhances human capabilities, or will we focus solely on automation and efficiency at the expense of human dignity and autonomy? These are the questions that will define the legacy of the AI revolution, and the answers will depend on the actions we take in the years and decades to come. But amidst the uncertainty and complexity of this new era, one thing is clear. The future belongs to those who can successfully harmonize the best of human and artificial intelligence. It belongs to those who recognize that these technologies are not a replacement for human intelligence, but rather a powerful tool for augmenting and enhancing it. And it belongs to those who are willing to lead with courage, compassion, and a deep commitment to creating a better world for all. So let us embrace the incredible potential of AI with both caution and enthusiasm. Let us work together to build a future in which the power of these technologies is harnessed for the benefit of all, and in which the unique strengths of humans and machines are combined to unlock new frontiers of innovation, discovery, and human progress. The road ahead may be uncertain, but the destination is within our reach. The future is ours to shape, and the choices we make today will echo through the generations to come. Let us choose wisely, and let us never forget that the true power of AI lies not in the machines themselves, but in the human minds and hearts that guide them. For it is only by working together, humans and machines hand in hand, that we can build a future that is truly worthy of our highest aspirations and our deepest hopes for a better world.